we'll have slightly larger ones for this round. I think it would be cool. So we'll see. Yesterday was insane. It really was. And I gave so many props out to Aaron and Milky and Rano for really like pulling out all the stops for some of their picks. They were really, really good. I ended up going back through the VOD and I looked at a few and they were really, really funny. Really, really funny. The Teletubbies vacuum that Rano had was insane. And I think my craziest pick was the bowling ball from yesterday. So we'll see. I think today we'll definitely have some pretty crazy picks too. I just like looked back at mine because I was like, okay, let me make sure I have them all. And I kind of laughed just like looking at them. And I know that Locke and Sasha and Systems will have some pretty crazy ones. Milky is going to be joining us shortly. He said he's just running a little late, and then he'll be joining us too. But it should be really cool. I hope the music isn't too loud. I'm probably going to turn it down once we get started. But I just want to make sure it's not like overpowering me. I appreciate you guys sitting through that pre-roll ad, though. I know it's like a lot. It goes on forever, but I really do appreciate it. If you aren't able to sub, it means so much just to sit through those ads. It makes a big difference for me. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Please don't be sad. All right, well, let's introduce some of the people. I know you know, like, most of these people. Systems is a really good friend of mine. We did a photo shoot together a little while ago with Rook, and it was so much fun. I love hanging out with them. They have the most adorable winter paw as well. And then we have Sasha. They're one of like my oldest friends. Absolutely love them. They were here when we did that weird ZZZ night, so they still have their little newspaper boy of like in here, but they'll be with us. And then we have Locke, who's one of our beloved little angels on our mod team, who's really, really funny, and I can't wait to have him here. And you all know Milky, and he'll be here shortly. Hi Void, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Can I get a shout out for Void actually? This is where I do my shameless plug. Please give us a follow on TikTok, that Rood boy. I really, really love TikTok. I'm on all the time. If you want to see all of my TikTok activity, I end up doing a bunch of retweets every single day. Reposts on TikTok of like really funny stuff, topical stuff. I'm very nerdy, so most of my stuff does kind of center around like comic books, Star Wars, and memes and stuff like that. But I can't wait to see you there, and hopefully you'll enjoy some of the stuff I send out. And if you ever want to send me anything, I'm always down for that. I don't get to them as quickly as I'd like to, but that's always an option for you. I love seeing what you guys send me. It's really cool. Rood is adorable. Thank you. How have you been doing, Roy? We gotta hang out in VR sometime. I went to the drink night a while back and I didn't see you. I was sad. Rood, good evening. Hi, Fammy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope your day's going well. All right, let's undeafen and bring all these beans in here. Oh yeah, sorry. Had stuff going on, so I couldn't show. That's okay. I'm sure there's gonna be another one this month, so I'll hope to see you there, or we can just hang out. I'm cool to hang out outside of that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Trench.
Oh, hi.
So I know, like, I told you guys about this like a week ago, and I feel like there's so much anticipation. I got, like, yesterday, Rana was sending me, like, messages, like, every day, like, this is gonna be so good. I really want to show you this. Are you, like, chomping at the bits to, like, share them all, or are you just like, yeah, you already know?
I haven't slept.
You're just like jonesing in bed, like, what if Rood likes my pics?
Please like my pics.
I have honestly just been scrambling to get things together.
Dude, I mean, look, I'm gonna go until Friday, so I know by Friday I'm gonna start running out of stuff, or it's gonna be so unhinged, it's gonna be crazy. Thank you for the raid, Katsu.
Not already uncanny?
Man's just gonna suddenly just come up with fucking creatures from the back rooms.
I'm actually interested to see how much this is gonna date me as well, because I feel like
Oh, so like just outright like, you know what? I wasn't really thinking he was my type. But then once you put that minion meme up there from Despicable Me, I was locked in.
yeah, because like the years that lots of these came out were it starts with a 1. Like I don't know if people are.
I saw the craziest thing when Aaron did their Edna Mode pick yesterday. I was like, oh, we're cooking now. Like I was like, oh yeah, I knew something crazy was gonna come out of this. I feel like I learned a lot about Rano, and I think I did kind of have that. You know, I maybe you are my type. No. But I'm really looking forward to today. It should be cool. Rood plunger. Oh my god. I have to defend that because I did me and Rano were having this conversation and it was like, what was your earliest love, right? And I was like, oh, like the Sharpie markers. And he was like, what? I said, oh yeah, I used to steal those all the time, bro. And then like he said like, oh, mine was the plunger, the clear one that has like the ball beads on the end. And I was like, ooh, missed opportunity. I should have did that. Now I can't stop thinking about it, so it made my pick. I shut
Hear me
up.
out, Crayola 10-pack.
Oh my god. That'd be wild. Your mom walks in, you have a bunch of like crayon dust all over your face. Like, what are you doing in here? Like, I'm sorry, I think I'm broken. Is that rude? Hi, Raz. How are you? Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go. If you missed yesterday, today's going to be our Hear Me Out picks. Each one of us have selected 10 ideally fictional characters that we all really like, that maybe you won't, but that's not what it's about. And we might defend them. Some I feel might be obvious. I'm like debating if like I'm gonna go in and just throw my hardest pitch, or I'm just gonna softball it. But I think yesterday I definitely softballed. So maybe I'll mix it up a little bit today. I don't really know. I don't think there's a strategy. My best shot would be very bad. If you were shocked by the plunger and the bowling ball face, like, I'm sorry for today. I really am.
I'm excited.
One I'm thinking of in the back of my mind I really want to start with, but I'm not. I have to hold that one till the end. Do you mind? I'm enjoying my crayons. I hope not.
An elephant Slurpee machine or something weird.
I was talking to James earlier, and he's like, I know what you said about like doing this pick, and I'm not gonna pick any Anthro characters. I was like, you can pick Anthro characters. Hi, Miklers. How are you? Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. 27 months, dude. Oh my god, that's like the entire time I've been streaming. Am I the one of the Hear Me Out picks? Oh, I don't need a Hear Me Out pick to say you're amazing. Don't worry. Oh my god. I hope you're having a really good day, McLarge. How are you? Alright. Here we go. I know we're waiting on Milky, who should be here in like 15 minutes. Depending, we might get started a little bit early. Thank you so much for the follow, so. EP about to leave work. Okay, nice. I forget what day it is sometimes, and I swore yesterday was Tuesday, and I was like, man, it's already Tuesday. He's like, it's fucking Monday. Hi, Crimson. How are you? I always lose track of the day. Hi, Husky Wusky.
honestly saying that's why my watch face has the day on it. If I don't have that, I forget what day it is.
I recently got a smartwatch, and because my mom wants to track me everywhere I go, I'm sure. And I thought I was just gonna like oh, I hate this thing, but I love it, dude, because I'm really bad about like checking things like Telegram and Discord messages, and now it like alerts me like whenever I get a message, which is kind of nice. So it does keep me a little together. Hi, Rood.
Wear the phone
How
long
are
enough,
you?
and the moment you're not wearing it, you'll get phantom vibrations on your wrist. It's awful.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it a few times. I'm walking around without my watch on, and I still just feel my wrist vibrate. I look, there's nothing.
My biggest issue is if I don't take it off when I go to sleep, I wake up with like a tan line, you know what I mean, on my wrist.
Oh, you know, I have the tan line.
I hate it. I'm like, ugh.
I do use it for sleep tracking. I know that wearing a watch while sleeping is not the best thing to do, but
I can't do it.
I'm not paying like $600 for the Samsung ring just to get some sleep tracking.
It does warn me because I take it off every single time I go to sleep, and it keeps telling me you should do sleep tracking, or it's trying to tell me that I'm not sleeping enough or something. I don't know, but like I can't keep it on while I'm sleeping. I'm like I said everything.
You, like, we recommend closing your eyes.
Yeah.
In order to get the best sleep possible, we recommend closing your eyes.
We noticed you're not doing that. Who's we?
Breathing regularly.
Yeah. We noticed your heart stopped as soon as you wanted to go to sleep. We're concerned. Hi, Jarek. How are you? Oh my god.
The Samsung smartwatch does, if you use it for sleep tracking, you get a Samsung designated persona on how you sleep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For the longest time I had a lion for my sleep, and now I've currently checked it. I only slept 5 hours last night, and now I have a mole.
But which is insulting? Something that like sits in a safari lazy while his wife gets all the food for him, or something that lives underground and eats dirt? I don't know.
I mean,
mine's just a pile of
What do
bones.
we have here? It looks like a good boy on my
like the
screen.
type of sleep with, like,
Hi, Jinx. How are you?
having it tracked.
I don't think there's many animals you could compare someone to with there not being a little bit of an insult.
Yeah,
Like, kind of in...
4 or 5 different animals. I forget.
I mean, Wolf is pretty good, right?
They have. Okay, except Cookie, shut up.
I can't think of any immediate negatives from being called a wolf.
The unconcerned lion, the sensitive hedgehog, the nervous penguin, Suniverse mole, the cautious deer, easigoing walrus.
You're a hedgehog. You'll never get affection without hurting someone. Thanks.
and my favorite one is exhausted shark.
Exhausted shark? You die, right? They can't stop.
No, that's genuinely if you have a visible sleep deficit.
Did VIPs get
Oh.
reset?
Oh no, I didn't reset them yet. I said I was gonna do it last night. I'll definitely do it though. I think tomorrow we're gonna do our first VIP assignments. So like, if you guys don't know, if you show up early and you build hype before we start, I'll go through all the names of the people that are there that don't have VIP, and we choose someone to get VIP. I think it's a lot better than saving up 2 million points. So yeah, be there early tomorrow, same time, 4:30, and you can get VIP. It'll be cool. But if you have VIP, I'm sorry to say, your time is over. And if you're a moderator, you never had a chance to begin with. I'm sorry, but the sword's more important. Trust me.
I have 800,000 points. I don't know what to do with them.
You can call me gay a bunch. We got cake
I
butt.
like
Yeah.
holding onto them, though.
I have 2.9.
It's a constant threat whenever Locke tells me how many channel points he has. Because I know the day I make like a redeem that I don't like, he's the one that's going to be able to afford it. One day it's just going to be like end stream and it's going to be Locke.
Started bidding one of those redeems that you can bid on.
Oh my god, Texi has
It'll be
40k.
funny. Whatever it is, it'll be funny. I
Oh,
can assure
yeah.
you that.
Wait, how many do you have? What's the total right now?
Don't tell him again.
800,000.
Oh my God.
Make it
Yeah.
1.
He's gonna make it $1 million now.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've done this to him before because there used to be some redeem I really didn't like. Like, oh, it was like it like make me admit I'm a bottom, and like everyone was like sprinting to that goal, and they were telling me every single day. And then I went live one day and I upped it another 500,000. It's like you can't do that. I was like, I can do whatever I want.
Streamer moving the goalpost.
It's literally the most bottom thing you could do.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they were
yeah.
like, we don't even need it anymore now because you've basically just admitted it. It was pretty funny. We need to bring red
No,
cards back. That was my
can't
best
touch.
idea. Yeah, just moving it farther and farther away. It's like bending over across the room, but then you get close and it's like, don't touch me.
Literally.
Every Aries ever. What's going on, VRC? So today we're doing our picks for the Hear Me Out. We did a bunch yesterday, so today is a continuation of that, and we're gonna do it with everyone. We're just waiting another 7 minutes for Milky, and then if he doesn't show it, we'll kind of pick the order. But actually, we can pick the order now. Who wants to volunteer to go first? Who's so confident about their picks being fire and the judgment of chat and your peers?
I'll go first. I do have one that I wanted to start out with.
Okay. Then, provided Milky isn't, like, inserting himself in between Sasha and Locke, we'll just do the order as systems, Sasha, Locke, and then I'm assuming Milky will be over here or something like that. We'll find out.
I hope so.
Maybe I'm wrong. All right.
If he does squeeze in between, we'll just have him go twice in a row.
Yeah. Sorry, you gotta make up for lost time. Inserting himself. He's gonna slide right in like buttered chicken. I'm looking at my picks now and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first. I almost had a topic that was related to one of mine. What would be my softball? Because these are all like hard pitches. Oh, I know what my softball's gonna be. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty confident with mine right now. There's one in there that I think is a spicy pick, but I feel like there's going to be a group of people in chat or one of you that might agree. If you've even seen it or know who it is or whatever. I'll reference this conversation when it comes up. Is it just me or whatever? My avatar in VRC is naked. I just stripped down to be in character.
That does sound like it's just you, fanboy.
Yeah, I think it might be just you. I don't really have like, I know there's like a lot of clothing out there for like this model, the Winter Paul, but like none of it really feels like me, so I don't really wear it very often. Thank you, Kiba. You're a hot dog.
Dancer in real life.
Yeah, I that's like kind of my problem. I feel like there's like this style that most furries have, right? And I don't think that's my style. So like trying to find that in the sea of tech wear and all that is like a little hard for me. But I don't know. I wouldn't say that like I'd say my style is superior. It's definitely not. It's just me, you know, like it's a little weird, admittedly. It's pretty gay.
I'm very lucky that the default clothing that came with the Winter Paw is very much what I should.
I wear like a lot of like jackets. I'm big on jackets and vests. I've recently been on this kick with like collecting pins and patches, so I like putting those on. And like I wear out the jeans on every single one of my, or the knees on every single one of my pants. So
You're on your knees that much? God damn.
I was just talking to someone yesterday. I said like, he's like, I'm constantly at the computer on my knees, just like typing and stuff like that, rather than sitting in my chair, or I'm on my chair and my knees, like typing and stuff. And like my mom used to always tell me, like, don't do that. You're gonna wear out the knees on your new jeans, and like I would just do it anyway. And now I have like a few pairs that are like torn knees open, like random strips. My favorite pair.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna replace them because they're my favorite pair, but they just tore at like the crotch, and like I just sat down and I like looked down. I was like, oh, when did that happen? And like it was the day I'm wearing like red underwear, so it's like so obvious, and I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And it's like it's not anywhere you can like repair, but I'll figure it out. I'm probably just gonna wear them anyway and just not wear loud underwear.
Life
I guess
wear underwear in the same color as your pants.
Life hack: wear underwear the same color as your skin, so when everyone looks, they're like, "Oh." All right, I think we've.
Why is this weird Ken?
2 minutes. 2
walking down
minutes.
the store?
Bright underwear is the best shit. Yeah, I have a lot of like, dude, like I think when I moved in, my roommate's like, "What is that?" And like looked like zoom and enhanced on my underwear, and he's like, "Is that Snoopy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I love your underwear." I have another pair that's SpongeBob. So they're like yellow. Yellow's one of my favorite colors. What's that? It's weird. My drawer's like right here. Pink bananas is another one. I have a lot of pink underwear. And my big red pair. And a black and gold one. I mean, I'm like big. I didn't like, not like grandma's underpants. I
Put them
mean,
on your shoulders.
I can wear it as a shirt if I wanted to.
If Rood jumps out of an airplane, you can use it as a parachute.
Just wear the loud underwear. Oh yeah. I got Pikachu boxers. Okay, that's awesome. That's the one thing I don't have is Pokemon underwear, and I would absolutely wear it. I think I need to go underwear shopping. Thank you for the follow. Wow. Mwah. All right, I think we've given Milky the allotted 30, so I think we're gonna get started.
Okie dokie.
You ready?
Here's my first one. Might hear me out.
All right. This is our very first. Whoa. Okay. Let me open it. Who is this?
So this guy is he's basically just the big bad wolf from like all of those fairy tales.
Okay.
This one's specifically from like a Dutch theme park, but I just
Oh,
like how he's
wait.
dressed.
I think you told me about this guy.
Yes, I have genuinely tried to find anything of this guy that's Rule 34, and there's none. Genuinely, absolutely nothing.
I mean, you could just say like, Wolf Dad in a suit.
Well, yeah, no, but specifically him. 'Cause he has like a specific fucking personality that I really like.
What's the personality?
A little bit cocky, but then also just a complete like girl fail of a man.
Okay, all right. So it's a I can fix him pick is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, this is a softball, but I like it. I think this is a good one. I actually really like this.
I didn't want to immediately start with the what the fuck is that eldritch monster, you fucking weirdo.
I mean, I wouldn't judge you if you did. I mean, I assumed by bringing Locke here that we'd get some eldritch horror. Is that an accurate read? Locke's like, I don't want to say it over in my
It's
picks.
silent.
He starts deleting his picks. He's like,
he's purging his hard drive.
Yes. But it's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to learn something about our peers. But this is a big one. Okay.
This was
All right.
actually so zoomed in.
Let me-
so
yeah,
Jeff
let me-
can't see
let
that he's
me-
wearing a suit.
There we go.
He's very sharply dressed. That's why I do like him.
I do like this
See
suit.
what people named their files too.
Wait, what did you name it?
Oh, I
What
named
do
it
I-
like character.
My goon champion. What?
I specifically named the character just so people want to look him up.
Fair. I like it. All right. Are you ready, Sasha?
Oh, we're alternating.
Oh wait, yeah, no, you're in. Well, I'm doing it in order on Twitch, so it's gonna be systems, you, and then Locke, and then me. And then when Milky gets here, we'll insert him somewhere within the order.
I guess I'll do a softball as well then.
Start
Okay.
of Jin.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
this is a good pick. All right,
Sherlock Holmes, the great mouse detective.
I like this. It's like he's looking at my nipple inquisitively
Investigating you.
for
Hi,
science.
George, this is a bottom, I think.
Oh. That's funny. I like
I like a
this.
man who can suss things out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I like the outfit too. I like how we're going for really formal guys.
Really classy.
Starting out formal, ending with eldritch.
I know. Okay, well, brace yourself. Locke's up next. No. Are you ready, Locke? Locke's quiet.
Yeah, I guess I gotta break the formal here, but
Don't worry, we're ready.
here we go with our first one.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Definitely a solid pick. I
Breaking
like
formal.
he's wearing my jeans. You can tell because they're all torn up.
Well,
Yeah.
he
That's
had
just
the
kind of a thing when
foresight
you're a
of
werewolf, you know.
putting spikes on his knees, so.
Oh, I don't have that. This
Well,
is.
they're knee pads. They're not a part of the pant.
I feel like
Well,
these are the
you're not gonna
least
have to
practical knee pads.
Well, I mean, when
Well,
your entire fighting style is hand-to-hand combat, I mean, why
True.
wouldn't you put them on your knees and just slam it into someone? I mean,
Yeah, these knees are
horribly violent, but effective.
These knee pads are not made for defense. These are for offense.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I love the piercings. Yeah, this doesn't even require explanation. I think like
It doesn't.
some of my earliest like furry art that I encountered definitely involved him. At least once. So I think this is a solid pick. Definitely solid. Nice pick.
Exactly.
Thanks for holding off on the Eldritch Horror, but this works. Alright. So that's my turn. Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
I almost went back to systems. I'm gonna go with my softball pick. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone, so I'm not like sorry or anything. But I'm going with my beloved, my amazing, the infallible Beast Boy.
What?
He's just cool. That's all. Just a cool guy, you know. And
I would never.
I was about to say a word that's technically banned by Twitch.
I mean, like, he's green is a cool color, you know, and he wears it well, and it's great.
Yeah. It's
I
not a
love
creative
it.
color though.
You seem nervous.
A little bit, but
'Cause he's right there in front of you. You seem nervous.
well, he's looking
Some
at me, and I
boys
don't
are
want to
hot.
make eye contact.
I mean, those are some piercing eyes right there. Like,
I know.
Lord.
He's so good.
And he's smiling too, and they're still so piercing.
And I just want to say that the Young Justice Beast Boy is easily the best iteration we've ever had of Beast Boy. It's
Oh my God,
it's
that's-
perfect. Probably my close second would be him in Fortnite, but yeah, Beast Boy's a good pick. Rood's next HMO train home cone. Oh no. Oh, traffic cone. Oh my God, I thought you said train cone. I was like, is that a really big cone?
He can turn into any animal. Horseplay anyone?
Oh my
Extreme.
God.
Yeah.
There's a comic strip that it's not canon, so don't get your hopes up. But there's like a comic strip that he could like transform parts of his body into an animal and the rest of him be human. And he can't.
Rudius.
But in my
Rudius,
headcanon-
wherefore art thou, Rudius?
I'd say yes.
Such a desire I cannot displace.
It's
An incessant need to switch
anyone
the
who
cute
has the
face.
ability to transform.
Soon I hope, if you
into
feel so
something else,
inclined.
oh,
This
they
fair
can
wolf desires a
absolutely
bit of
just-
your time. What
Yeah, was
I am
about to say,
saying
trust
is,
me,
I
it's
miss
not
my
just your
crimson
headcanon. I've
wolf.
seen
Oh.
plenty of like art of him just only transforming one specific body part.
Oh yeah. I think like most of the art you find of him outside of comic books is that, and
Yeah.
shipping him with Raven, obviously,
Or Robin.
or Robin, but he's like probably like one of the few like Marvel comic characters that I am totally okay that he's not gay or bi. Because I actually do think that him and Raven are a good couple. I just started reading this graphic novel. It's Teen Titans Raven. It's a 3-part series. Teen Titans Raven, Teen Titans Beast Boy, and then the third one is Teen Titan Beast Boy Loves Raven. And each like book is illustrated in the colors of their characters. So the Beast Boy book has like a lot of like green accents. The Raven book has a lot of purple accents. And when they come together into the third book, they combine those two accents and the colors just explode, which is really, really cool. And if you haven't read or you want to read anything comic book related, I highly recommend it. It's a really good read. It is a book though. I mean, it's a comic book, but it's a graphic novel. So each book is probably about like that thick. So, but it's worth it. Horse, gorilla, or octopus are the commons in art. I could definitely see all of those. Yeah. Beast Boy with
Yeah.
octopus tentacles for arms. All right.
Next one of mine.
Systems.
Okay, we're gonna be a little silly.
Okay. Are we turning it up now? Oh my god. What is this? All right, I'm gonna have to ask you to defend this.
So hear me out.
All right.
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's a very broken guy. If you've ever seen any of his like backstory, like for some reason his parents were late to his own birth. I don't understand how that works, but aside from like wanting to take over the tri-state area all the fucking time with his innators, he seems like a very caring dad. Like,
System literally just went, I can fix him.
Yeah.
I don't
I
need
don't think he
fix
wants
him.
to fix him. I think he's totally okay with how he is.
Oh, yeah, no. If you've ever seen how protective he is of his daughter, but like trying to understand what she's like, what she likes and everything, like
Mm.
that's
That's one part. I mean,
well, yeah. I would also love to rule an entire area of like a country. That would be really fun. But, you know.
oh yeah, you're definitely not saying I can fix him. I can help him, is what you're saying.
No, but
Oh yeah.
you just had the wrong idea.
He's distracting that dumb platypus, and I'm just running up from behind that platypus and fucking drop kicking him out the window.
That's hilarious that you watched that entire series and
Oh,
you
I
were
was-
so anti the main character
Oh no, I
the
like
entire time.
But like, I understand where he's coming from.
The first thing I think of when I look at him is like, I have makeup that could help you with these bags. We could just put some like concealer, blend it out a little bit, maybe some toner. I think you can take him, I can fix him. That
Doesn't need to be fixed.
I think if I fixed him, it would break it for systems, though. Like, you stole everything that was good about him. All right. I accept your pick. Not that it's any of my business.
A little bit silly, but I just found it funny.
It's a silly one. I like it. All right, Sasha.
I am so glad you picked that one because I too had a kind caretaker type that also I can fix, and his name is Simon Petrikov, aka the Ice King.
God.
In his John Lennon phase.
See telepathic connections.
Oh my god.
Just in a different path.
This is
Same
my fall off
archetype.
in 2 years. This is
Literally. Except the crown will be a purple check mark.
I can see it. I can definitely see this. He looks adventurous. He doesn't sit around all day. He's definitely doing stuff. So he's active. Probably likes some pretty good music.
Yeah. He looks
Okay.
like he eats a lot of vegetables.
Yeah. Okay. Good pick. If it was the straight Ice King, I'd have a lot more questions, but this is a good time frame to like him. Hi, Tanner. Hi, Captain. Very demure. Yeah, very demure. Yeah. Very not Patty and Selma. Very Marge Simpson.
Oh my god.
All right, Locke. We're ready now. We're ready. I'm primed.
So going into the realm of I can fix him.
We all have an I can fix it.
There has to
Just
be an
going for
initial
symbiote,
interest.
you know?
Oh, okay.
I almost fucking
Yeah.
clicked together.
I thought about this too. I did. But go for it.
It's just the symbiote, like that. There's a lot of things there. Just a lot of benefits, you know.
Yeah,
I can fix him.
I wouldn't fix him.
No, venomous.
I fix him to an extent.
The only
To an extent.
downside is he has to eat brains. Pretty regularly.
Yeah, but are you?
I
when
was
does that?
about to say
Throw
I
it
can
back.
get around that because I've definitely got a few targets, but honestly, I'm not sure they have brains up there. Thinking about it.
Isn't it the same as just consuming a lot of social media?
No, that's brain
Don't we
rot.
all eat a lot of brains these days?
If that's the definition, I definitely eat a lot of brains. I am a zombie. I'm heading
Also,
home.
that-
Drive safe.
That
Venom is-
honestly
Venom
makes
is-
a lot of sense.
Venom's the easiest. Hear me out, to be honest.
Have you seen the commercial for the movie? They have a bunch of them, but like
I've seen a few, yeah.
there's this one where he was on Hot Wings and he ate something spicy, so he takes an entire jug of milk and pours it on him, and just like his tongue's going crazy. It was like you knew what you were doing. You
Venom is
knew.
yes heard smash.
See, I already liked Venom before the remake of the movie with Tom Hardy, but then they just
Mhm.
showed that tongue in the fucking trailer. I was like, oh,
You can't see it
is
because
made
it's
for
a
people
little
like
zoomed in, but
this movie is made for the monster fuckers.
the tip of the tongue
Watching
has a little bit
Venom-
of slime on it, and
Oh,
that is why people like him.
Watching Venom 1 and 2 while high was both the biggest mistake I've ever made and the best thing I've ever done.
Venom. Maybe, but that
So it's not
really
just the tongue
depends.
slime that does it. That man is an entire slime monster. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, he is a slime monster. Did you all
Yeah.
see the new Venom movie? Did everyone see it?
Not yet. I would like to.
No spoilers, but the entire movie is a huge ode to fans that like him and want to see more of what he can do, you know, what he can possess. You've all seen the trailer of the horse. So there's a lot of potential in this, and It's being kind of slammed right now by like comic book readers and fans of the MCU, but it's worth watching. I think if you're a fan of the previous movies and you just want to see it, or you just need your Venom fix, it's definitely worth checking out. Maybe watch it at home when it's on DVD if you have some sus things you want to associate with the movie, though.
I saw that trailer come out, and then my Twitter suddenly changed its entire fucking.
Oh yeah.
It was just immediate.
But yeah, as soon as it was announced.
Rest. They see they see a single frame of horse Venom and are like, yes, and their fucking tablet explodes.
And it was like normie artists. Like I thought it would be like furry artists jumping on it, but like normies were drawing a bunch of stuff of Venom as soon as the trailer came.
Oh, Venom brings everybody together.
What the world wants is Venom and Spider-Man to interact. Yes. And I can't spoil it. There's definitely some comic book discussions about the movie that I'm pretty keen on. There's also like some connections to the MCU that was discussed in the movie that a lot of people are talking about right now. I won't get into it, but if anyone wants to know, you can DM me and I'll definitely talk your ear off with probably a paragraph. But it is interesting. I want Venom to ravage my insides is crazy. Yeah, well he would. He's out there. Oh, that's adorable. Alright. Systems. Oh, it's me.
No.
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
You'll have to keep reminding me. Alright.
Milky.
Milky's here. Oh, wait, where is he in the order? Okay,
He
you're
said he was
before Locke. So, okay, I'm gonna have you go up next, Milky, and then I'll go. So we're gonna jump, and then we'll start over, and then you'll be in order. I think you're, 2 picks behind?
Yes.
Yes.
But, I have 2 extra picks, so if need be, we can just tack on 2. Or I think I have 1 extra pick, because I want to save the others for tomorrow.
I also want to
Well-
say that with Venom's hearing, he seems like he'd be a great conversationalist, someone who would actually hear you. And I think that's what we all really want, is to be heard. You know what I mean?
That is so real. And in the movie, this is a spoiler because we all know it's Venom Last Dance. There's like a moment where Tom Hardy kind of like loves him, or at least that's like the idea of it.
Wasn't one of the poster slogans literally till death do they part?
Yeah, like there's some romantic energy to the movie, which I don't know if it was deliberate or not, or just marketing,
it's
but
deliberate.
There's something going on between the two of them, and it's definitely borderline romantic, and I think it's kind of cool.
The first movie was already borderline bromance, and they just played into that.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
I was totally bullshitting, but I'm glad we went on this journey together.
Also, you see with Venom's
I
hearing,
love that.
he doesn't even need you to talk. He can literally read your fucking thoughts, like he does in the first movie.
He knows everything about your mom as soon as he meets you.
As soon as you reach perfect symbiosis, he knows everything.
True.
That does save a lot of time.
Canonically, so the Codex, and this is a comic book thing, the Codex is essentially a nexus of all of the information that every symbiote has ever gained through experiences or with bonding with individuals that every symbiote can access. So let's say Venom bonded with you. If another symbiote encountered you in another reality, or even bonded with you in another reality, he would know also that about you as well. Which does kind of like make an appearance in the MCU movie with No Way Home. When he sees Spider-Man, he's like, I know you. And that's supposed to be a nod to the Codex that a version of a symbiote has come in contact, obviously, with Spider-Man, and he knows who Spider-Man is and everything about him. And that's why he licked the screen, because he was like, So that's me nerding out. I'll give it to Milky now.
Mine is the Mudbuster pet paw cleaner. I don't think any further comment really needs to be said besides the image.
I like how we all started with like, oh yeah, soft character, funny, I can fix him. In comes Milky, pet paw cleaner.
Is this your softball?
But you see it.
I see it. I'm looking at it.
I don't think this is very far-fetched. I think this is almost self-explanatory.
I don't think it's far-fetched at all. It's busting mud. It's definitely that.
Something's being busted.
Oh my god. I love how Milky's like, I'm gonna knock this out of the park for my first pick.
I didn't even have that one saved. I just like opened it the moment I got in the door.
Alright, good pick. I'll give you that. There really isn't too much to explain. Alright. Am I gonna go into the ones that are a little weird now?
Yes.
Well, I have one more softball. Let me look at all of them. Let me like take a step back.
Don't worry. I've got.
I mean, I
a few
can start with.
softballs. I'm pretty normal here.
I can
Don't
start
worry.
with a weird one, so you can do your softball, and then I just come in with the first.
Yeah,
weird one.
okay. Here's my second softball. You guys know I'm a nerd, so this isn't too surprising. But anyone that cosplays as this, I am immediately in love with. Sith troopers
Oh, hell yeah.
Writing that
are
down.
so freaking cool. I love the idea of stormtroopers in general, but something about their red aesthetic just gets me. And I saw a TikTok of someone in the Sith trooper outfit on I think it was Valentine's Day, and like someone walked over to their bed and there were roses, and he was just like, you know, doing the draw me like a French girl pose, and I was like, would. Like absolutely would. It's kind of peak for me. There's a lot of cool stormtroopers, like the Death Troopers, easily a close second, but I love the Sith Troopers. They're really cool. It's a softball because it's expected of me. All right, we're ready, system.
I think
Okay,
their new
first-
helmets also kind of have a nice angular system to them. Sorry,
Yeah,
Martin, go ahead.
so the base stormtroopers do have a weird side profile that I'm not a huge fan of, but these have a really cool side profile that still keeps the aesthetic of a stormtrooper from the front. So I think it kind of works all in all.
Mhm.
It's cool.
Right, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, yeah.
It's fine. So, first weird one.
Not the weirdest,
not
honestly.
the weirdest, yeah.
Like
I have-
for monster fuckers, there's still a dude under the costume. Like
Just
True.
wood, not context.
not
Yeah,
quite in
it's-
monster
yeah.
fucker territory yet, but it's good.
There's
A
a
little
specific,
mystery,
there's
a little
spe-
danger.
There's a specific Twitter account that does a lot of Ghostface content.
I know it.
You know it?
Yes.
Naturally.
I feel like Locke is immediately picking a new one, though. I think Locke's like, damn.
No.
Yes,
No,
Blitzy, it is
No
not
surprisingly,
context
he
content.
is
through
not
just
on
goes
my
with not a
list.
bit of context.
Thank you for the follow.
Is their handle Ghostbusters AD?
I don't actually. I haven't
Depends
actually
who's
looked. I
under
know that
there,
the
but maybe.
screamers, horror, hidden
Jason
bodies.
Voorhees toe.
I guess, yeah, that's a good question, System. Would it matter who's underneath?
No.
That's like, that doesn't even calculate
The
to
math
the
It's
decision.
the selling point.
Yeah,
I have a list
I
in
mean,
VR chat called Horror
Realistically,
Windows.
other than like the first Scream movie, like all of the Scream movies, it was 2 people under the mask.
Oh, it's
I mean, the
always
That's true.
two.
Yeah, it's
The
two. That's right.
The first one
Yeah.
also has Shaggy as one of them. So
Oh,
Didn't
wait, I
the
was
Oh
first
like,
yeah,
have
the
two
actor,
killers?
the actor for
Yeah.
Shaggy.
yeah, the actor
Yeah,
that
Matthew
played
Lillard.
Shaggy,
I
yeah.
thought the first one only had one killer for the
No, they had
Scream
two.
mask, and it was
They've all had two.
afterwards.
I don't know
I
if
think-
both of them wore the costume, but
I think they did at one point. There were two of them.
okay.
But of course, the one in the first movie, like one of them does actually look conventionally attractive. And then there's Matthew Lillard.
Just swinging
I'm
on
starting
Max
to
over here.
see it now, and I do get the danger of it. There's definitely a trend right now on TikTok going around where people are like, when you're being chased by the killer, and you're just like, ah, and then you're like, wow,
Oh, no,
and then you
I
go
tripped.
back. Yeah, or you do the oh no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
tripped, or you go back and like, you know what, I'm right here. Like, you don't have to
I know.
chase me.
I know it's a different one of the horror movie villains, but like I saw one that was like I think it's Stormy G on TikTok. It's like getting chased by Mike Myers in stripper heels.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Oh, that one is hilarious.
And
I
he's
love
just
that
standing there
one.
and he starts running, and as soon as he like the person's out of view, he like does this mad dash in stripper heels.
Yeah.
Which is so funny.
No, she's like walking through like a parking garage, and every single time she turns around, he starts running. Then when she turns, it's just suddenly strutting again.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's
That
like,
is
oh,
funny.
God, I need to watch it again. Look, where
Oh,
is it?
oh, look at that! I forgot to lock it. But yeah,
I
no,
love it.
specifically Ghostface. I just love the entire idea of it.
It's a good pick. Not as spicy as I thought it was gonna be, but
No,
I definitely say it.
As I say, it was a little bit more of the sillier ones that I have.
Look up the Dead by
Hmm.
Daylight ghost face. My favorite outfit.
I've seen the Dead by Daylight Ghostface. It is a pretty good outfit.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, that's it. Look, just linked to TikTok. It's sick. Sasha.
This is like my last softball, I think. I thought the Robin Hood Fox was so obvious, right? Like,
Mhm.
but I wanted that like same type of personality because that's like. So this is
Oh
in
my
Rescuers Down
God.
Under,
Oh,
Oh my god. Wait, which
Jake
one?
with
This
his-
one?
Yeah, bottom right.
Oh my god, I can
You
see
have
it.
that same like
Oh, him, yeah.
womanizer
understandable.
saves the day.
Because I know you, this makes so much sense. All of your picks have made really much sense. I'm like, oh yeah, I would definitely say that, bro. I could see this.
Plus, there
I-
were so many good accents in this movie, and he had one as well.
They really
and I was
did have
just
good
like,
accents.
Oh yeah. This is definitely a good pick.
I remember
I can't
very
know
little from that
how you-
movie, except for like how good their accents and voices were.
I actually liked her character too.
Her character.
He was so cool.
Yeah, she was.
And they were an interesting dynamic together.
voiced by Gigi Gabor, I think, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
like
Gabor.
Jaja, yeah, one of the twins, and she had like the most iconic voice ever. So I was like pretending to be her in my little brain.
She's like sitting there, and like he's like holding her hand. You like push her out of the way. Like anyway, you were saying.
You were saying. You
Alright,
tamed that
cool.
snake from me. And then I talk about taming snakes, and then it's fine.
Just tell me more about your snake. Okay, Milky, you got.
Oh, it's me again.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm. You got to do some catch up.
Okay. It's posted.
You know, we don't have to.
No, it's okay.
We can
I think
just
it's
skip
important.
you if.
I think
Silence
it's
was so
important that we're on
palpable.
What in the fuck is that?
Oh, you're swinging so hard.
What isn't it? I might add.
Come on.
This is the
Size-
I think I know.
Size
This is
noodle.
the woman that sings.
It is.
This is the name of the music. I'm not saying that, but the music in Star Wars is called Jizz.
Oh,
The
It's
jazz
a
music
play
is
on
called
jazz. And this is the one that does that song in episode
Did they
can't
really
remember
call it
which one.
that?
Yes,
No.
no, George Lucas canonically called
No.
the music in Star Wars jizz.
It was
Um,
specifically the space jazz he called jizz.
Yeah. So
Like the band
George, no.
in the Cantina band plays jizz.
I'd love to give
This-
him the benefit of the doubt, but he knew what he was doing. He
This
had
is
to.
episode 6, by the way. The scene when I believe
So six, yeah.
the Twi'lek is being dropped into the Sarlacc pit. Size
Mhm.
Spoodles over here is singing. And again,
Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
pretty obvious like what's going on here.
For the record, her musical number was amazing. It was incredible.
I mean, shows she knows how to use that throat. I mean,
Oh,
Are you saying she's a throat goat?
oh, definitely. Like, do you see how long it is?
oh my god.
Well, we do love a confident
Not while I'm
queen.
taking a hit. What?
Does it smush down? Like, is
Oh
it
my
like an
God.
elephant trunk, or is it like an accordion, or like a slinky, or?
I'll
I
get
have
back
an
to you on
answer
that.
for you, and it's my next pick. You'll
If it's a
Oh,
goddamn
God.
slinky, you're banned.
I am ready for this next pick. I think it's a good time to transition into the next one, actually.
No, Rood, you have no idea how naive straight people can be about gay slang and sexual slang in general. Yeah, maybe he has no clue.
know,
Maybe he has
jizz
no
is not
clue.
that- Jizz is not gay slang. That's just a word.
I feel like someone on the art direction team would have known. Come on.
Someone had to have warned him. Someone had to have
Costume
said,
designers.
George, can we talk about this whole jizz thing? And he's like, sure. I know you're like a 65-year-old virgin, but I think it's really important that you understand within the zeitgeist, that's not what a lot of people refer to it as. He's like, well, I made up the word. No, you didn't.
No, this is, I'm 100% certain he did that on purpose. They're
He
such
had to have.
fucking nerds.
He
He's
had
going-
to.
When he thought that up, he was going. I'm gonna go with jizz."
This'll make him watch my movie.
remember that this is the man who wrote about a brother and a sister making out. So
Exactly, that's what I mean.
That's true.
you know.
George, you
That's
were
exactly
almost
what I
the
think.
first to use it.
Almost in this context. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably not. I feel like jazz music and jizz kind of have some crossovers, so maybe not.
Can Twitch stop showing me food ads, please? I'm getting very frustrated.
Aren't you
I
hungry?
don't want to go eat. I just ate lunch. I don't want to go engage on.
It's sitting there saying, like,
Funny
how
leaf
can we get
monkeys
more
right
of
now.
Locke's money? Food.
What money?
Same. Well, now is a time for you to reveal one of your food picks. It'd probably be.
Oh, it's
That
full of
is
fucking.
Is it a
absolutely
phone
awful
picture
thing
of
to
your
say
last
here,
DoorDash
but,
delivery guy?
Sorry,
we're
to cut-
going to just move on to my next hear me out pick. Who
Okay.
remembers The Secret of Nem?
What?
Secret of Nim.
I don't think I've seen this.
Heard of it, but
Oh my
I don't
God.
think I've seen this at all.
Oh my God, please tell me I'm not the only one to have seen The Secret of Nem.
Is it
It's
this
weird
guy?
because- It's
the
because
one on
I
the
s-
left? Justin? Oh yeah. Oh, he's
yeah.
good, Bobby. I love
I
Justin.
because I saw Once
love
Upon a
Mr. Christmas,
Forest,
too.
and I found out that a lot of people who saw Once Upon a Forest never saw The Secret of Nem. It was either like one or the other.
I mean, this is a classic Don
It
Bluth
is a
movie right
classic.
here.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to watch some of these classic ones because I need to refresh my memory because I'm an idiot, and I would love to see more anthropomorphic Disney characters saying very sus things that weren't sus at the time.
is it Disney?
Oh, they straight up say "damn" in this movie. So
Yeah.
Disney has no balls in 2024, bro.
this one was 1982. So
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not Disney. This is MGM.
Oh,
this is classic Don.
what was he
It is
like? What's
one-
his character? What's like if you had to describe his personality and stuff? What is he?
Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen it, but like he's. Oh God, video playing. Okay, So he's really kind, like upbeat character.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, like his whole job was like security for like the rat tunnels and caves or whatever. But like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But like
Character
he's always
design,
been,
I'm
like,
on board.
real upbeat character, like kind and helpful. Super into Mrs. Frisbee. Don't blame him.
Oh, we won't. We're still. I would love to hear how his voice sounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
From you, though. And then, Rood, you should tell us what you think his voice sounds like, having never seen this movie.
What are you doing out here without any cheese?
That's exactly the voice, honestly.
Oh, really? Did I make it? Okay, cool.
No.
No? Oh.
I like how they just talk about how kind they were, and you made it sound like.
Well, it looks like he's giving a stern talking to, and give me my goddamn cheese, you motherfucker. No, now do the little rat. Give me my goddamn cheese,
The
motherfucker.
old one there.
Immediately turns
Thinking
into
of
like a
old
fucking
rather.
New York monster. Give me the cheese.
He is voiced by
Bada bing,
Peter
bada boom.
Strauss.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Please get me the cheese. I don't know what that means.
And I'm trying to think of other movies.
I'm just
Peter
gonna do the
Strauss
penguin from the Penguin
Bing,
series.
bada boom, give me the cheese.
Give me the cheese. Where you at, you Vic? Give me that cheese.
The fucking spanduli.
Don't worry,
Where's the
I'll
cheese?
find a video.
You get off dressing like a bat. Hey, kitty, bottom, you're a bottom. Go to bottom. Good pick. I like the design. I do want to hear what he sounds like. I'll have to watch the movie now.
What's your pick?
My pick. Thanks for reminding me that I have picks. Is it time?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Be silly.
No, it's too hard of a swing. I'll do this one.
too hard of a swing. Knock
You're
it out
still
of the park
warming us up.
immediately.
Oh yeah, there's some spicy ones.
Why should it
Alright.
be like, oh, this is such a hard ball, then it's the easiest thing to say.
I just want to say I feel like this is my first that I really have to defend, and I loved the Mario movie. I thought it was great. There was a lot of hype that it wasn't going to be good, specifically because of Chris Pratt, but Jack Black sold it, dude, and he was the best Bowser impression I think I've ever heard, and I was like, yeah, wood to the Bowser. And then I saw the music video where he was wearing this like Bowser like outfit, and I was like, okay, I like this a lot. And it's kind of my thing. I know it's like this is everyone's so quiet, and I feel like you're like,
I'm
what is wrong with you? But I like it.
I'm still kind of in awe at the fucking screenshot you picked. Like, not one where you can see the outfit. No, it's
Okay,
him
I have a
screaming at
second one
picture
because
of
I knew this was
fish.
going to happen.
Of
So,
course you do.
the second one I think will do a little bit more justice.
Your name
Um,
sounds familiar, Captain Pikachu. I'm starting to think you like this command a bit too much.
And I feel like this now we understand, right? Because he's just
Now
a
I get it.
furry, you know?
Now I get it. He's an ally.
He's an ally, yeah.
He puts more effort into playing
Bottom,
Bowser than he does
bottom,
playing
bottom.
Steve from Minecraft.
Oh yeah, well that's a hard act to follow when Steve's gonna be so awful. But with this, yeah, if I saw this at a con, I'd be like, "Can I have a picture with you and a hug?" Like,
And that's the expression that he would give you. No, he seems pretty cool.
he's gonna be like, "You want to go to a nightclub later?" And where the fuck is your cheese? And then I like him. I won't defend it further. It's self-explanatory.
Is it?
I'm just like, which one I'm picking. 'Cause mine are
Alright, who's next? Oh, system.
It's
it's my turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick this one. This guy's kind of obscure. I had to genuinely go looking for him in my bookmarks on Twitter. You can tell I have a trend in the kind of character that I like.
Cake for days.
This
Thank you for the
is,
follow.
this is from a game called, I forgot what the name of the game was. Fuck.
I like the design. What is he from?
Yeah, I was about to say, I need to quickly grab my history from what game he is from.
I immediately thought, hello, darkness, my old friend.
But his name is
That was
Puppy.
immediately what went through my head.
No, his name is Puppy. From Ruiner.
Puppy?
Puppy from Ruiner. Puppy.
I kind of like him a
He's
little bit
a-
more now.
That's why the file
That's
is
why.
called Puppy Ruiner. I understand now.
No, it's called Puppy Gooner. What is that his name?
No, but he's like a cyborg.
Okay.
And in the game story, he basically his brother gets like killed or abducted, and he gets hacked. And you basically have to like murder your way through like a company, and it's like a dual
Puppy
stick
the
fighter.
Ruiner,
It's really
power
fucking-
bottom.
It's really well, really cool styling. But as you can tell, I have a very specific type of character I like, which is faceless.
I can get
while-
good.
While you were playing this dual stick fighter, you were working with 3 sticks. Is that what you were saying?
See, I haven't even played the game.
What? Oh my god.
But it's like it's all like cyberpunky, and it's as they say, it's based on like Ghost in the Shell and Drive.
Okay. I like the one robot arm.
Faceless.
Oh,
Anything
He's
from
part
Silent
he's
Hill
part
you like?
cybernetic.
Lol.
Because like I think the story's like he's technically a clone of like one of the big people in the company, and they're using him for parts.
Do you think his arm syncs with OST Go Burr?
Probably.
I like the idea of a really big, tough guy having a very vulnerable name. Like
Oh, he's-
Puppy.
He also says absolutely he doesn't say anything, and everything that he basically thinks shows up on that like helmet. It's like all screen basically.
Oh, so he talks to you with the thing?
Yeah,
With it's like a scrolling text kind of deal?
yeah. There's like an entire screenshot where it just says "kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you" across his face.
I would love to see like a woo come across like
There is hold on, I need to get a picture again. 'cause,
or arf. Or like text blushes. Like the backslash and forward slash on either side when he's like embarrassed.
no,
that'd be
wait,
kinda
hold on,
cool.
Aw.
I'll take a picture. That's also from him that way. There is like a moment where there is like a look on his face.
I
Okay.
love that.
All right.
See, that would make me an easy kill.
Yeah.
That would make me die faster.
I'd have my gun up and he'd do that and I'd be like, oh my god. And then he just punched me like, ah. Not with the robot hand. Oh, my OSC. Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. You get
He's sitting there like,
you get it.
like, what?
He punches you, you're on the ground, and then like a couple seconds later, you start going. "Ah."
I'll tell you anything.
The puppy
Alright.
ruiner.
I'm glad these are like some of them are things I've never seen before because they're expanding
Yeah.
my horizons. This is good.
I was like, I needed to think of something. I was like, oh yeah, that fucking guy from that game. And it's like, I had to look him up, and I was like, I remember his name. What is it again? Oh, it's Puppy.
He's like scrolling through his mental fat material, like, oh,
Oh no, not my
like a
mental-
Rolodex.
Literally through my bookmarks on Twitter, which is mostly porn.
Now I need to search his name on Twitter. Although putting puppy into Twitter searches might not help me very much. It'll get me there, but not to this.
Going to Rule 34 and typing in puppy between quotes ruin and you'd still get some weird shit.
Yeah, no, there's no way you can put that in that it would get it. Alright. Puppy, I love it.
Yeah, very unfortunate naming of the file.
Wait. Alright, Sasha.
So this one will be quick, but this is in response to your question about the Jizz singer.
It's George Lucas, isn't it?
Oh, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we went. So I feel like there's 3 levels to this game, right? There's the obvious picks, right, that are softballs, the weird ones, and then the really kinky ones always end up being what you hold till the end. But I love this one. This is a goofy one. Have you ever been
for you
stuck,
or fun?
Sasha?
Usually one of these is just extreme docking.
Like it's a
You gotta try it once.
You gotta try one.
It's for when you're both uncircumcised. You just put them in a Chinese finger trap.
I definitely have had one of these. I have had my fingers stuck, but I do remember it giving me quite a bit of an anxiety kick of like, and like my mother's just like, oh my god.
I love the idea of you literally getting your finger stuck and being trapped. I think that is the funniest thing I can think about.
It's
because
not-
You
it's-
totally would.
It's genuinely the silliest type of bondage. Is literally getting all their fingers stuck together.
It's not very self-explanatory. Someone just gives this to you, like put your fingers in it, and you do it. You're like, hey, you know, like that's.
Bad tops get put in the bonding lock.
I think more importantly, is the guy taking this picture with the phone in his mouth?
I think this is someone just taking a
What if
photo
this is
for
a
the
cry
person.
for help?
Maybe they have a.
It
Do not touch them.
They have a GoPro glued to their chest.
took me
I totally got
45
this.
minutes to snap the picture with my tongue.
I should have man, God, yeah, it'd be funny if I'd gotten this off an OnlyFans. That would have been.
They make giant-sized ones, by the way. I just found that out.
Oh, I just found that out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what dumb shit people are gonna do with that on TikTok.
I dare
Don't
not
show
type
people on TikTok.
finger trap in this bar because it'll show my search history. It'll be like, puppy gets stuck in finger trap from that one game.
Puppy ruined her finger trap on Rule 34.
Hi, Pikachu. Alright, you're up, Milky. You got a top
Okay.
finger trap.
It's kind of similar. It's a little bit similar, but not quite.
It's just the jazz lady again.
Do y'all know what these are?
Yes.
Oh my god. I
Oh my
wondered
God.
how long it would take us to get
Yeah.
here. And I knew as soon as I saw the mud scrubber, I was like, yep, it's today.
To be honest, I thought of this and said, no, someone's gonna have chosen it. So I went with finger trap. 'Cause this one's so good.
I think we all talk about it, right?
I've been thinking about those things lately, actually.
I've popped these.
I have not popped one before.
Not much.
I've tried.
How'd you
but
pop
I
it?
never succieded.
Please
Oh,
tell
so
me
who's
you
next?
think-
Can I
Within I think a lot of people
mean,
think of this as the one toy that
it's-
like had multiple uses.
Bottom.
It's
bottom.
exactly what I've been thinking of when every time it comes up in my fucking head lately. I
Yeah.
wonder if anyone. No, someone definitely has. Should I look
Someone
at this?
definitely
Definitely should
Never-
not.
I remember somebody leaving like a comment. I think on Reddit that it's like it's too tight.
And then they're like, or that's
Well,
what I've heard.
so I popped one. and you know, maybe Reddit's right. I wouldn't know. So
And-
Locke, what's your pick?
We're gonna go back into the realm of normal. So just hear me out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. This is
Harvey,
relatable.
please.
Yeah.
It's kind of the armor. The Arbiter is like,
I don't
can
say
agree
this
on that,
often, but I would call Arbiter Daddy.
yeah. The fact that he could go toe to toe with Master Chief and this outdated, very weak armor that gives very little pluses kind of gives him a lot of credit for being badass. And this armor is far more revealing than the normal elite armor. And it's cooler. Or maybe I'm thinking of the art.
Is that saying more about like how weak the fucking Mjolnir armor is on Master Chief, if that armor can stop him, basically? Or...
No, because they said canonically they only give this to really skilled warriors, even though it is kind of a death sentence. So like, he's just that good. Like, he doesn't need armor, because you have to understand, like, the Mjolnir armor and the augments makes you a lot taller and stronger, which puts you on par with an elite.
He'd punch me
Right.
and I'd apologize and say thank you.
He'd punch me and I'd apologize and say thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, he's kind of cool. The aesthetic of this is a good cook for BioWare, right? Is it BioWare that I mean?
No,
BioWare? No, it's Bungie.
Oh, Microsoft.
Bungie.
Bungie, yeah.
Bungie and 343 before they were bought by Microsoft.
Yeah.
I'd kiss him on the helmet.
Like, I love
helmet,
the
though?
Sangheili race, but like Arbiter himself holds a very special place in my heart.
Yeah. Good story arc.
Mm-hmm.
We love Halo. Not the series.
Mhm.
You mean the Mass Effect adaptation?
Oh my god. That was so bad. I'm so glad it got canceled. When they told me,
Right?
and like the first season came out, and I was like, ugh. I was like, that was really rough,
Master
but
Chief is
at least it's
unkillable, though.
over. And then they said, it's greenlit for 3 seasons. I was like, no, you didn't. You didn't do it. So they did the 2nd season, and then they canceled the 3rd, which, thank God.
When they canceled it, my first reaction was the evil is defeated.
Like the picture from the fucking girl with the frog in her hands. The evil's been defeated.
Get
It's
yeah.
actually from that image is actually from a really funny movie. It's a fucking Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Rude, what's your pick?
Good pick, Luck. Alright, it's my turn, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess we're in the silly category, and I feel like there's like a shape consistency that we're going for, so I'm just gonna drop this bombshell.
Fuck.
So,
Taco Bell.
I do want that in me.
this is specifically the cheesy burrito from Taco Bell. It is quite possibly the most delicious thing they've ever created. It is only available, I think, in select areas. I was one of the first people to try this because when I was in LA, the Taco Bell testing headquarters is in LA, and you can go to the first floor, and there's like these window booth things you can sit down in, and testers will let you try out
CEI.
like experimental dishes. They are wearing masks pre-COVID, which is a little concerning, and gloves and Tyvek suits, so it's a little scary, but you eat it and you get to have free food. You don't have to pay for anything. And one of them that I tried was this, and I was like, what is this? And she just closed the thing after the survey. She didn't answer any of my questions, so I banged on it. I was like, I want another one. It's so fucking good. It's amazing. Peak Taco Bell.
if they're wearing masks and like gloves and stuff, it's because they just want to make sure that it's like the best baseline ever.
Yeah.
So, I
No
will
pun
argue about
intended.
it being the best tasting Taco Bell thing because I still remember that delicious fucking extra large stuffed burrito. Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know.
like 3 meals in one. And they
I like this one
removed
for the cheese.
Mm.
Because it's like they bake the cheese onto the top and bottom of it and like a George Foreman
good.
grill. It's so good.
It's very good. I will agree on that. Like, I want that burrito in me. It's delicious.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
I will never forget the XL stuffed burrito. Like, oh,
I mean,
It
let's
was
be
so good.
real. Taco Bell items are all the same ingredients, right? But this just hits different for me. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was also really high price point for no fucking reason.
it's probably
Like, you'd be like,
because you...
$2 burrito, $13. Like, what the fuck? Like,
You know what?
Jump.
You know why though? It's because they recalled someone banging on the shutter when it closed to beg for a second. And they were like, "This is it. Upcharge this bitch."
They're like
Do
sitting
it
there with
now.
clipboards looking at the monitors. It's like, should I call security? They're like, no, let's see where this goes. And I'm like, please, I have nothing to live for.
It's just
Interesting.
hard cuts to Rood doing that Eric Andre bit of "Let me in."
Taco Bell!
I'd break a
I
20
can
for
tell you
another.
Exactly.
Break a
I can
20
tell
for
you
another.
exactly why it hits different for you.
Why is that? Because I'm
it's
lactose
got
intolerant.
cheese on it. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I eat this and I'm in
I
a
feel
ball.
like
Like,
they were
oh.
thinking of a
Motherfucker.
restraining order.
yeah,
You never take your lactate.
yeah. I never got banned from there, but I did go multiple times in a day, and I thought
Oh.
if like I went to different windows, they would be okay with it. But like you have to fill out a form beforehand, and they took it, and then they choose what item because you don't get to choose what they give you, and they were like, "You've been here 2 times already," and I'm like, "I'm so sorry."
Rood pulling the whole, like,
He just-
reading
and I'm like,
a new
"No."
email when the fucking trial expires.
Do you guys-
IRL.
Do you remember the old campaign? It's like ages old. My brother used to say it to me all the time. It's called Dunkin' Donuts is worth the trip. And if you said that and went to Dunkin' Donuts, they would give you like a free half dozen donuts or something like that. And
I don't remember that.
there was like apparently like this commercial where you went in every single day and you could only do it once a day, but then you go in the same day and you're like, Dunkin' Donuts is worth the trip, and they give you the donuts and you leave. And then you put on like a wig and a new outfit and you're like, Dunkin' Donuts is worth the trip, and they give it to you. And then the guy goes in like 6 times and then he has like this really elaborate costume and they're like, you can do this as many times as you want. And he's like, oh. And that's the whole ad campaign. But like it actually kind of works because like if you go in and you order like that many donuts, like it's on you to shoulder the like social status of ordering like 6 dozen donuts. Like that's kind of crazy. So I think it was actually really successful.
See, I have so much of a disconnect because I'm fucking European.
Oh, they're coming. They just opened a Dunkin' Donuts in Switzerland.
Rude, there's a Dunkin' Donuts in the city I work for. And that's
Oh.
been there for like I think 5 or 6 years.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't a Dunkin' Donuts. It was a Krispy Kreme.
Oh, okay, Krispy Kreme isn't. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I was surprised the day I was driving for work and I suddenly saw Papa John's. That's not common here at all.
Remove the sour cream and I eat. No, sour cream's so important to me.
Sour cream fucks. Don't.
I love sour cream. It takes every like you're getting like hot, gooey, chewy goodness, and then like a little bit of cool, and it's great. I love it.
Especially if it's a bit spicy, that takes away all of the fucking heat.
True. All right, systems.
Anyway.
Hit me with it. I'm ready. We're in our
from-
silly era now.
Yeah, as I was about to say, from the silliest Sonic game in existence, from Sonic 06, Mephiles the Dark.
Wood. I've really debated putting Shadow on my list.
He's basically Shadow, but more.
He's
evil,
basically
and
Shadow, but more evil, yeah.
He also succeeds in what Shadow can't do, and it's murder Sonic.
My only thing, he doesn't have a nose.
It's the nose that does it for you.
He's
Yelver
noseless.
doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, I'd be willing, because that's kind of a plus. But the no nose, like,
I mean,
Holy-
he's an eldritch being. He doesn't need it to breathe.
I guess I could be stinky and he'd never know.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, I'm on
Plus
board.
also,
But the
was
rest
also
of us would know.
This is between me and a mythological god.
in the fan dub, he's actually pretty. I think it's fucking Scout that voices them, and they're fucking funny.
Scout?
They're a gamer. I think they're trans, so they went by Chase, and now they go by Scout.
Okay.
But they did the voice for him. I'm pretty sure they also did fucking oh fucking what's his name? I forget the name. But they also did a voice in the Shadow the Hedgehog dub as fucking. Basically, was like, I'm the devil. In this one, he's a gamer.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Again, Eldritch being very much just unkillable in their own way. Love it.
No beans. Screw super feet. It's a choice.
I mean, he has different forms. That's the thing. This is, I think, his crystalline form. The other one is more shadowy, but so he has shoes and everything.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I just specifically got his crystalline form because I do like that one more.
Hey, Rood, let's play some Overcooked 2 again sometime. Yeah. That was really fun. I love seeing the breaking point of my friends whenever they realize how stupid I am. Like, Rood, why'd you do that? I'm an idiot. All right, Sasha.
Well, we love a man with confidence, and
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
think bald is beautiful, and this
Mm.
man is who did that for me?
Please, Lex Luthor. Please, Lex. Oh my God.
What
Yes.
is that? Alex
Yes.
Armstrong.
Alex Armstrong is so cool. Oh
Full
my
Metal,
God.
baby.
Yes. Who's the guy that he always rivaled with? That they would like, because they were both really strong and they would like have flex offs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, my god.
Yeah. Would. Absolutely would.
I feel
Sorry,
like
I
when you saw the
can't.
mustache,
He
anyway,
looks
I
like a
was just
muscular
like, "That's
baby
gonna
to me."
sell. That's gonna sell him.
Killer baby.
He's also a sweetheart and super strong. He has one of the coolest like power structures in like Full Metal Alchemist. Like everyone's using like symbols to cast different things. And what he does is he has brass knuckles with a seal on the back that allows him to punch rocks at like supersonic speeds. So it's insane. So like really, really cool. Definitely on brand for his strength. He's kind of awesome. Good boy. Good daddy. Good daddy, yeah.
While I
Hi, Kodai.
naturally,
How are you? Sid Curtis. That's the other one. Yeah.
respectfully at Mustang more, I can appreciate Armstrong. For sure.
It's
Yeah.
like someone told him, like, you know, you could shave that last bit off, right? And he was like, and why
No.
did I do that?
Yeah. They make a point every single time he like flexes into a scene because he always like comes in dramatically that they like zoom in on his pecs, zoom in on his arms, right? And then they'll do a zoom in on his mustache twitching and then the hair bouncing. So like they know it's an essential piece of his outfit that he definitely values. He's probably in the morning just like curling it with an iron like every day.
One
could totally
little
see it.
roller. Yeah.
Goes to sleep with the roller in his hair.
Into his
Single
mustache.
roller.
It's a singular. It's also a singular hair.
Oh yeah, that's just.
Is it
the
really like a
bicep of the hair.
singular?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just joking.
I think it's probably like 5 or 6, maybe more.
It's like a little plug.
This is a great
Lord
example to
Classic
Bold is Beautiful. I thought you were going to say Lex Luthor, and I was going to be so on board with it.
Yeah,
I like
but
this.
I was trying to go a little,
On the
I
fringe,
hadn't
yeah.
thought about him in so long.
Yeah. This is definitely a memory lane. I saw this TikTok where like someone was like trying to explain Full Metal Alchemist to someone. And they were like, well, there's Full Metal Alchemist, the manga, then there's Full Metal Alchemist, and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And they're like, oh, so there's like the book, the anime, and then the anime season 2. It's like, no, like they it's different. And they said like, oh, so it's just 2 anime series, and the first one was made, and then they made the second one to update the animation. Like, no, it's more complex than that. And it's like the guy's getting
It's not
more and
even
more
that
frustrated.
complex. It's
Yeah.
not even that complex. Brotherhood is just the actual story of the manga. The reason that the original series continued and ended the way it did is because the
It
creator
finished
of the manga,
before the
she was
manga.
very slow.
Yeah.
So she gave permission for them to do their own storyline.
The
Oh, so it's
unfortunate
kind of a
thing.
Game of Thrones like last few seasons type of deal, but they're just way too fucking slow with the writing.
Kind of, yeah, the exact same situation. But the unfortunate thing is you can't just watch Brotherhood because it doesn't do story notes as impactful as the original Full Metal when it was in time with the manga. So, like, when Brotherhood came out and it was retelling the same stories in the original, it kind of pushed them faster with the understanding that a lot of people probably already know what happened. Whereas, like, a good example would be when the daughter was turned into a chimera. In the original Full Metal, like, you don't know that the scientist is evil or that his experiments are evil. And in fact, there's a big bonding between that scientist and Edward because he was like a father figure. And you start to really kind of like him and his pursuit of science. And you like the daughter and the dog, and you get really invested in the 3 of them. And then his madness was revealed over time when he revealed the chimera and they did their research to find out who it was.
What silly 5 scream.
But in Brotherhood, they introduced the scientists with evil music and the shiny bad guy glasses trope, and you kind of know at rip that he's a bad guy. And it doesn't really have the same impact when you see the fusion between the daughter and the thing, because you kind of know he's already up to something sus. So I wouldn't just watch Brotherhood and say you're done. You kind of still have to watch the original Full Metal. So, yeah.
The thing is, every single time somebody mentions Full Metal Alchemist, I think just that Markiplier's in.
Wait, what?
Hughes.
Oh,
Hughes
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Hughes
Markiplier.
definitely looks like Markiplier. Yeah. Yeah,
It's like when you went like, oh yes, the manga, the anime, and then my brain immediately autofilled the Netflix adaptation and the picture of Markiplier.
Dude, if they do, oh my god, that'd be great.
I just remember seeing like I think it was on Tumblr. Someone's like, "Oh, I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist for the first time. Why is Markiplier here?" Markiplier.
Wait, is he really in it? Is it
No,
really
he's-
Markiplier?
No, they're talking about Mace Hughes.
I know, but they should have had Markiplier play Mace Hughes in like live action. That would have been sick.
No, I'm pretty sure they were just watching the anime. and
It's a
just
bad
like,
day
yes.
for rain.
Oh. Alright. Is Milky back?
No.
He's falling behind. Alright, it's cool. We'll do Locke, and then we'll have him do 2. That way, that'll probably catch him up too.
He has to justify
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
At least I can provide a nice buffer to whatever fuckery he's gonna come up with. So let's go back to
Alright.
Halo for a second.
Okay.
I am such a monster fucker.
Oh, the jackal. Yes.
God, I love Tavoans.
You know,
All the
I don't
Kig
think
Yars
I've
are
ever
like-
looked
oh,
on
I
this
love all of
close.
them. So
Hmm.
these ones are the skirmishers, aka Tavoan. They're
Mhm.
the more bird-like ones.
Do they have
Then there's
shields?
also the No, those are the jackals, which are the oh
Oh.
my. So they're all Kig Yars. And I forget what's the. Let me find them again.
No,
real quick.
Katsu, that's the grunts. They are the alien kobolds.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
The Ibishan, or however the fuck you pronounce it, are the ones that hold the shields. Those are the ones you see in the original. Those are the jack.
Hmm. I can see it.
Oh, no, those are the Rutians. The Ibishans are
He has teeth and a
came
beak.
later. The Tavoans are the sleepers, though. But I love them, and I want to pet their feathers. They're cute.
They look kind of cool. It's definitely a cool design. I do like
That
it.
is one thing I've always loved about Halo is the alien designs. Like, all of them are just cool in some respect.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, look, every single class being also a different, like somewhat different of an alien. I'm pretty sure.
True.
Yeah.
The Covenant,
Like
Covenant's
like
obviously
even
a-
all
like
the
a
Kig
collection
Yars. All 3 Kig Yars are different classes. Like the Tavoan are typically snipers.
of- Ooh.
Oh, okay. Now I think I know.
Granted, a lot of them typically do snipe. Some of them will use pistols in the shields or rifles in the shields, but there's also the obnoxious ones with the fucking needlers
Oh yeah. God.
that seem to be everywhere on
So
Legendary.
annoying. So annoying. Needlers are like the worst thing you want an enemy to have, especially when it's like elites with needlers. This can be kind of annoying too.
Especially on Legendary. Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
around corners. They
Ridiculous.
aimbot It's
And they
ridiculous.
immediately break your shield if you get like more than one in you.
Yes.
It's rough.
Halo 2 Legendary, anyone? I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah, I definitely have not. I am not that skilled of a gamer.
I have to admit,
Maybe
I
one day.
haven't played Halo 4 campaign.
It's good. I used to do the waves, like the waves of enemies on high difficulties. And there's like a speed run to like how quickly you can defeat the waves. They're pretty good.
Oh,
Alright. I guess this is my pick now.
Still in the back. If this keeps going, Milk has to do like 4 in a row,
I think that was his plan. Um,
and it
would
4
not
in a row,
surprise
and
me.
4 in a row, and it's just a picture of like some like product from Amazon that comes in a pack of 4.
6 days.
It's just fidget toys.
I think this one might appeal to Sasha. So I'm hoping anyway, because he likes dignified men, distinguished individuals that are care for others and their health. And that's why I chose the Quaker Oats guy because
No, you did not. You did not. We
He's-
talked
oh
about
my
that.
Random, what the hell?
We talked about this.
Explain. Explain.
Okay,
America
first
is
off,
good.
I just want to say I am an oatmeal stan. You can ask my roommates. I have like a
Explain, you
bowl
Amish fucker.
way too often. This man cares about my health. He's got that jolly smile, and he's very distinguished. The powdered wig. Come on.
Rood needs
That's
a
what he
lot
looks
of
like. He looks
fiber.
tired.
okay?
In the same vein, we'll just end up with fucking Root like going after the fucking green giant.
Oh, it was a difficult choice to choose him over the Green Giant, but I think I made the right choice.
You certainly made a
Green giant,
choice.
green bean.
He's got that jolly energy, man. And look how smooth his skin is for a time period that did not have very good skin products. He looks great.
And are you kidding?
Arguably, if you add the
The
word
shit
dot in front of
rich
his
people
name,
had back then for skincare.
he gets
Ooh.
even hotter. The Quaker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm quaking.
Oh my
I'm
Quaking. They call me the Quaker.
What if instead of the Quaker, he was called the Freaker? Freaker.
My OSC again. He's got a robot arm like All right, Milky, we decided you have to do 2 now
I have to do 2 now. Oh,
to catch you up and to catch you up.
and
then
catch me
we'll-
up and then catch you up again.
And then we'll go back to system, and then you'll probably have to go again. So technically, it's going to be 3, but you're going to do 2 now.
Okay.
Sasha's in between, so.
So
yeah.
here's the first one. I feel like you should all recognize her.
Mommy.
Hey, you
Oh.
understand. You understand
Robo
That-
Mom.
that dominant, controlling mother energy with the sarcasm, a little bit of degrading in there. Like there were some mixed feelings when playing Portal and Portal 2, and they're like, "This is your antagonist." I'm like, I mean, I don't.
Okay, a little bit of degradation. This bitch calls you dumb and fat and stupid all the fucking time.
So did my ex, and I
But there's like some. To be fair, there's something somewhat consensual about being in the Aperture Science Relaxation Vault and the Aperture Science Enrichment Center that just makes it just that little bit more horny, you know?
True, and she does have access to unlimited pleasure cubes.
Exactly,
So,
and she's like bossing you around the entire time and giving you little half compliments each time you complete one of the tasks. Like, oh look, you did it! I did. I'll keep going. Give me another.
There's only one thing to say about complaining about her insults, and
Fuck you.
Exactly. I mean, there's genuinely, out of all video game characters, I know how to quote her the most.
She is pretty iconic.
that does
Yeah,
not surprise me.
Generally, my favorite
One bit.
quote is, a momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. She's basically calling you just fucking stupid.
So, for the next one, should I stick with robots or should I go to something else?
You can do whatever you want.
Stick
No
with
restrictions.
Let's go.
I'm here to stick with the robots from System, I think. So we'll stick with the robots. So the next one is.
Oh my god, yes.
Super Battle Droid. I mean, look at him. Look at how he's
I did
built.
think
Like,
about putting
Mm.
General Grievous on mine.
I also like General Grievous was another one I hadn't got to yet, but he was on my radar.
He is a thick boy.
He is, and like
He also
always.
always walks like he's about to salute, but it's actually him preparing to
Straight
kill
up.
you.
like look at like he just has like a sort of like assertive dominant like aura just looking at that, like he's a big
Yeah.
fella, he's strong as hell, like he could like pick you up off your feet with ease, like come on.
Yeah. In The Mandalorian season 3, he tracked down a Rogue One that was
Mhm,
still
yeah,
in
I remember.
service.
Dude,
And I
hunted
never
him.
saw them in live action move, and they're quick, dude. Like they can like sprint through crowds and push people out. Like they're
The only
kind
time-
of cool.
The only time I think we saw them in live action was the battle on Geonosis and Clone Wars. Like
Mhm.
Attack of the Clones, excuse me.
Right.
Yeah, and there, like, it was a closed arena. There really wasn't any need to run or anything, so they're all just
Right.
basically standing and
You just
shooting,
got
almost
this,
like Civil War
And
style.
then pew, 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 pew. And I thought
Yeah.
that was like the extent of their abilities. But when I saw him like kind of weaving
Mhm.
between things, and he had super strength because they're
Oh,
droids,
yeah.
right?
Chunked him out of the way.
Yeah, like a one backhand from this thing, you're gonna rethink your entire career. Like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I should be a cop. Like, it's kind of awesome.
Big guy. Lots of
Big
yes
guy.
for me.
Big boy, I like it. Good pick.
Yeah, it's my turn now. We're sticking with robots.
Oh, I
So
like
hear
that
me
we're going on a robot kick. You
Oh
know,
my god.
I kind of take it
Ooh.
back.
V1 Ultra Kill.
I'm honestly feeling PTSD from seeing that image. And it's not for the reason you think. It's because of Terrors of Nowhere in VR chats. V2 is one of the killers in that game, and it's just fucking annoying to go against.
Who was that?
V2. V1.
I know, but they still look the same.
What is
Aside from
this?
color.
He's from Ultra Kill. What's it called? Have me remind me.
Ultra Kill.
Ultra Kill. That's right.
It's
So what-
it's a movement shooter, so it's a like kind of like a Doom-like like low res boomer shooter. So it's but like with a lot of movement in it. You basically heal your health by killing other characters and basically bathing in their blood.
Oh, so he has blood?
Yeah, he uses blood to heal, and you're basically going through the 7 layers of hell because I think the story is that it's basically killed all of mankind. Like the game.
So is he a good guy?
Maybe it's ambiguous.
That depends on the way you look at it.
Yeah. The fandom is very horny for both him and one of the antagonists, Gabriel, voiced by Johnny Matrograno. Internet funny man supreme.
I don't see it, but I didn't play the game. And it's not for me to see, right? But
This is one of the games that basically made the whole butt plug plugin popular.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. While playing games, like having a response from your toy. That there's very quickly a mod for that.
oh, OSD. Okay, now we're talking. Now I get it. You know, he's got
No,
controls
the thing is-
probably in his left hand.
It is genuinely a officially supported plugin. They called it the sex update, which is really funny.
Wait, the game makers?
The game makers have officially supported the UK butt plugin. Akita is
That
very
is
much a
wild.
tester.
You should
And
just put the
hilarious.
devs here then.
I love
I
it.
feel
And
you fixed it in the devs.
No, I'm not gonna put Akita on there. But again, robot, very funny, and just again, the game is actually fucking hilarious. I love it.
Interesting.
And again,
Interesting.
Robot Soccer, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
You could shoot me in the face, and I'd say thank you.
So Satya.
Well, as y'all know, I'm from the South.
Oh,
and I love
no.
me a good
Yeehaw.
old cowboy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was concerned. I thought it was gonna be Sandy Cheeks.
What is that? Who
I
is
present to
this?
you Lawrence
That's
Fishburne,
That's
aka Morpheus, as Cowboy Curtis
No.
from Playhouse.
I was about to say
That was Morpheus?
Sir.
Oh my god, that is Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh my god, that is.
Oh my god.
Now, he
Is that
was
his
just
real hair?
a sweet Southern
Pretty sure.
boy.
That's what I was about to ask.
Now, I'm just. The first Matrix movie, they said, get me that actor that played the cowboy in Pee Wee's Playhouse? Is that what they did?
I mean, to be fair, I'm quickly sending you a picture of like a younger Lawrence Fishburne, and yeah, would.
He's a very handsome
Oh,
man.
well, okay, yeah. He is handsome.
But yeah, let's go back to Cowboy Curtis.
You know how it's like normally we've been doing picks where it's like I could fix him. I feel like he could fix me.
Yeah,
If-
exactly. And he
Like-
often would. He would show up to Pee Wee's house and he'd fix things. You know?
You would get your goddamn shit together. Now take this pill.
Now take this pill. Chapters in.
And then it gets to that one thing. That one video was like, "This is crack."
What if Pee-wee takes the pill and then wakes up out of the Matrix in the goo like
Oh.
Cabo Curtis,
I
what did you
thought
do
you were
to
gonna
me?
say- He wakes up in his house, but like he's surrounded by markers where he's drawn faces on all of his furniture. It was
Oh, no.
never.
It was all a
never real.
dream.
No, he wakes up and it looks like fucking Elmo's world. Everything is drawn in crayon.
Oh my god! But he's like malnourished because he's been eating crayon food. It's like me. As soon as I take my VR, my roommates are just crayon drawings on the wall.
Oh my god!
I know. I'll take the trash out. Please don't yell at me.
You draw an angry face on them.
I turn into a pro like.
Literally, they're actively staring at you. Walk up with a crayon and just draw the face on their forehead.
My roommate events are really just me talking to a wall. Just yeah, yeah. I gotta get back on Discord though. My roommate's so funny.
You also talking to Discord just as talking to a cardboard box in the shape of a computer.
Whenever they walk in and I'm on a call and they say like, "Hey, Rood," it's really just me running to the other side of the room like, "Hey, Rood." Yeah. Just running.
And even the dog.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, gotta take the dog out. Then it's just me on my knees with a collar walking around the neighborhood. Like, he's doing it again.
That's why you,
Photoshop
That's why you-
version of him.
Oh my god. Exactly where my head went to. Wait, why did that open? Wait. Matrix Reloaded is crazy. God. I can't believe he managed to live this down and has a serious career now. like no one mentions this, no one talks about it. I would never let him live it down.
Oh my god.
Pee Wee Herman is kind of iconic though, so it's like, yeah, you managed to work
True.
with him in the past.
True.
I
mean,
think
think
it
of,
became iconic
like-
though. I think back then it was a little like
yeah, but
it was
that's-
just a silly show, you know.
But that's like the thing is like it's like an anecdote at the start, and they're like, oh, Pee Wee Herman, that's pretty big. It instantly opens so many doors for you.
But like,
Mhm.
think of like Drake, right? He's had this
Ew.
massive career, but he has never outlived his Degrassi appearances.
I would prefer not to think about Drake.
You don't like the
I-
BBL
What
Drizzy?
about Childish Gambino?
I am fully in Kendrick's
Solid. Actually,
Kendrick field.
Speaking of Childish Gambino, I just finished watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I don't know if you've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
but I initially was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I watched all of it and it was so good. It was like the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie and Matt Damon, I think.
Wasn't it
Or Brad Pitt, yeah. And they redid it, put a modern twist in it, and turned it into a series. And it's essentially the same thing. They're husband and wife. They're assassins, and they grow closer together over time. And you kind of start becoming really invested in their relationship. But like the movie, like it's kind of doomed to turn into a giant battle between these two really skilled assassins. And leading up to that is just as entertaining as the eventual close. And it's really good. It's really good. I recommend it.
Holy shit, that's actually a big fucking cast. I just have to look it up real quick.
It's got amazing acting,
Ron Perlman,
beautiful
John
sets,
Turturro.
amazing choreography, and yeah, really good casting. I don't know if they're gonna do another season, but it's really good. It ended on quite the cliffhanger, so I would love another season.
I'm just currently looking at the IMDb page for it, and I just see a picture of Alexander Skarsgård, but he's not wearing pants.
Yes, I do remember that.
That's
And yeah.
Oz.
Yeah,
You,
it's.
you, you were remembering it.
Okay, Milky, you are up again.
Yes, I have the exact one already.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
I wondered how long it would take you to put a Destiny character in. And you'll have to explain who this is because I'm not like a Destiny aficionado.
No either.
This is Savathun. She is another antagonist character that gives off like big antagonizing mom energy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, Savathun.
Is she really tall? Is that what
She
I'm seeing?
is incredibly tall. I wish I could find Savathun versus Guardian. Let me see if I can find Savathun versus.
Can you
I
find
love
out
the
if
wings.
There's a banana for scale.
So the Guardian, the
Specifically
character
yours.
you play as, character you play as is 6'2", and Savathun is 21 feet tall.
Ah, so she's a big titty moth.
Giant lady.
She is huge.
Okay, okay. I see the appeal. I like the shoulder
She is-
pads. I don't know what they are. They're
She's
like
also voiced by the voice actor who did Seer in the Jedi games,
Oh!
Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order.
yeah. I always remember her from Mad TV.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? Shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. But she's really talented. I loved Seer in that game. It was so freaking cool. It's so
She
cool to
is-
see an actor go from like comedy to like serious and doing it so well.
She is still in the role of playing Savathun, and Savathun is still an existing character in Destiny 2, who is like not a defeated enemy. So she is still playing the role in Destiny 2. And
That's
is
cool.
doing amazing at it. So I'm very excited to see what else appears of this character. But she's very, very antagonizing again. Very like she gives out like, imagine like a female Loki, like
Okay.
very, very trickstery, very like she is the god of cunning, is what she is in this. So she's all about
very cunting. Yeah.
yeah.
I was about to say, what's going to be the joke?
Can
I heard
I-
cunning. Is it going to be coming or cunting?
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Why'd you choose the one where she's wet? Was that factored at all in your decision, or because she's like
the focus
dripping?
was less on her being wet. So you can't see it, but she's emerging from water, so that is why she's wet. But
Oh,
it
okay.
was more, this one kind of showed her sheer size along with her wings.
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
a lot
The
of
wings
them
are
did not
massive.
show her wings. Yeah, she's huge.
Are these ships flying around her?
What? No,
These like
those are ghosts. Those are the things that like revive people.
oh, she has her own ghost. She has multiple
What?
ghosts.
No, the ghosts are. She only has one. The one right next to her is. Oh shoot, what's his name? Savathun Ghost. Savathun's Amaru is Savathun's ghost's name, and Amaru is also a little dick. Amaru's like pretty actually. Savathun is like disappeared for a while. I can't remember why, and so in her stead, we have to deal with Amaru for a while, and he's like just as much like a little shit. Like Kong is like. He has like a nickname for the Guardian that's like really dumb. Like you like the glow lights or something like that. But both of them are very amusing characters.
Okay, okay. Good pick, good pick.
And she's mommy.
She's definitely, it seems like mommy.
Mhm.
All right, Luck. You have a mommy pick? Is that what's happening? Are we getting the mommy arc?
A mommy pick?
I know, I'm
No.
joking. You can pick whatever.
No. Daddy, on the other.
Ooh.
Is this a Dark Souls reference? I imagine.
That's.
Oh, I
Elden
actually
Ring,
closed my
Malekith.
Oh, Rood, your camera.
I know. I did the thing. I'm sorry.
Ruined everything!
Oh, I have to turn it back to stream camera.
Oh, I see. I like it. I like this pick.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll do something real quick. I'll fix it.
I was
I'll be
hoping to
back.
see the crayon drawings of your roommate.
Malekith. Yeah.
Wouldn't be wrong to admit I actually still have not gotten that far in Elden Ring. I am really slacking.
I have only played Elden Ring for 2 hours.
I refused to
Yeah.
continue Elden Ring until I defeated the big horse riding like mini boss that's right outside of the gate.
Oh, the one you literally run into at the start of the fucking game, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I actually did
That's
nearly
the
kill it
one.
on my first go. And then it one-shot me. I'm like, yep, it's a Souls game.
Yeah, genuinely, Elden Ring was my first introduction to the Souls genre of games, and I really fucking hated it.
Mhm.
It's a good thing I got it gifted, so I wasn't out any money.
Yeah, fix it.
Yeah, Dark Souls was my first one.
Hmm.
And honestly, I think because of that, like, all the other ones have just been stupidly easy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so who is this guy? Sorry, I was distracted.
This is
This is Malekith, the Black Blade. He's one of the bosses in Elden Ring. He's a big puppy.
Looks
Big,
cool as
big
fuck.
puppy.
That sword is sick.
Him and Blythe, I need now.
I can fix him.
Him and Blythe, I need him now. Is Blythe
yeah,
daddy?
Blythe too.
Yeah,
Blythe is also daddy.
they were shipped together a lot.
Oh, yeah. See,
They saw
Blythe I don't need to fix, but Malekith, I can fix him.
I see it. I definitely see it. I like the hair.
Everything about his design is I love his armor. I love this sword.
The armor is really cool, yeah.
And the whole fight too is just like, oh my god. It's one of my most favorite fights in a Souls game, actually.
Does he have a tail?
For sure.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find it over here, but I think this is it. I like it. I like it. Good pick. Oh, yeah, it's my turn.
I definitely
your turn,
need to get his fights in the game. It looks so fun.
Do I do that one or do I do that?
It's becoming very hard for me to pick because all of these are just so fucking out of left field now.
Yeah, I feel like I should get some of my more mainstream ones out of the way.
I just can't wait till you see the last ones.
Yeah, my last one's gonna be a little crazy.
I'm keeping one specifically for the last one because it's the most what the fuck.
This is
Yeah, I'm
my
keeping one
next
specifically
pick.
for the last.
It's gonna be a little divisive, I think, but I'll defend it. My pick's Junkrat. I think he's cool, and I know
Dude, you
Overwatch
seem to have a thing for crazy
sucks.
people.
But I don't even know if I want to fix him. I think he's fine. I wouldn't take him
He's
anywhere that I
actually
wouldn't
a
want it blown
psychopath.
up. But
You seem to have a definite preference.
Another robot arm, I see.
I feel
Is it just Junkrat or
We'd
does,
probably look at
does
that
Roadhog
peg leg
have to be
too.
there as
I
well?
want that leg dude.
I just Junkrat. But I like his. I wanted to find a picture of his swim outfit, his beach outfit, which is pretty fire. But in general, I like the character. I think he's really interesting. I'm not like horribly over heels with some of the character designs within Overwatch, but his is actually fairly unique, and I like it. I think they did a good job of creating someone that, like, you know what he does based on looking at him. He's cool. Plus, he has a cute laugh. Even though he kills me every
Rood,
game.
why are you so beautiful?
Oh,
Aww.
he loves you.
I don't know. Hi, Les Fables. How are you? Alright, systems. You're up.
Yeah, just yeah, not really much to say about him really. It's just
Oh. Good pick.
there's an entire episode where he's basically just fucking shirtless, but he's also a psycho.
You pick someone with a face.
Yes.
Even though they're
Honestly, just-
faceless for like the first 2 seasons, but
They are.
Yeah.
Even though he's kind of just like the kind of the Hitler of that universe for most of it.
he's pretty evil. He's pretty evil.
I think he would be like a good hate fuck.
To be fair, he's also like one of the strongest firebenders for like 200 years or something like that. He's insanely good.
But I think
So-
he would mellow out if he just got all of that frustration out somehow.
And you just want it to be on you.
Yeah, basically.
I guess.
You know what? Fair.
I think my spicy pick. Well, I don't really know how old she is, so it would probably depend on that information. But I've always liked Azula. I think she's insane.
I did look it up. I did look up Zuko because I was like, yeah, also the pre-redemption Zuko. But then he was like, oh, he's 16. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that probably means
Azula's-
Azula is too.
Azula's-
She's a couple years older than him, I believe.
I'm pretty sure
Is she
Azula's
the-
younger.
I thought she was his younger
Is
sister.
she? Is she?
Mhm.
I think Azula's
You know
younger,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Look at-
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
she's younger sister.
14 in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, younger sister. That's right.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
you-
his younger sister. She's more psycho,
Old
but you know.
old man Zuko still has some riz in him though. I'm
Okay, if we're
Also-
talking Avatar characters as adults, though, my
Say
pick
it,
would be
say it.
Toph.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna say
No.
Uncle Iroh.
She
Also,
she
yeah,
looks like such a badass as an adult. Like
True.
I really wish we could get a series of like the original Avatar gang as adults, because like I want to see the funny shit Toph does. I really want to.
also
He
fact
was
is,
great.
Uncle Iroh's also a very good pick, but
Uncle Iroh is a solid pick.
that
Like-
fucking reveal where he just takes off his fucking robe and he's fucking ripped.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
jacked. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Genuinely, Avatar: The Last Airbender has definitely been like, oh yes, I do like men.
And like Uncle Iroh, as like serene and peaceful as he is in like the modern times of the episode, was a warlord prior.
Oh yeah.
He did not lose. Like he was chosen for that battle specifically because he had such a rap sheet for just doing really well in combat. So like I'm kind of I like Iroh in general, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, General Ozai.
Yeah.
He would be good at hate fucking, and I would absolutely love that.
He's got a face for it. That face right there just looks like I had a tough day. But I'm home now.
I hate that my brain immediately went, I had a rough day.
Oh my god. Kid is crazy.
He would those would. He would. I hate it.
Alright, Sasha. We're getting to the home stretch now. We're getting to the
Yeah.
spicy picks.
Much like Systems, mine also has a face,
Hmm.
and it's in the same color scheme, which
Ooh.
made it
Oh.
seem appropriate. But this is
Oh
Heck
yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ferngully,
Ooh.
famously voiced by Tim Curry.
Ooh.
If you
God.
recall.
I love Tim Curry.
Ferngully and Secret of Nim are how just two parts of how I knew I was destined to be furry trash as a child.
Doesn't he play like a ooze? Like he's like pollution or
He's
something like that? Or
pollution,
Yes.
basically,
yeah. I could see it.
I'm
He
pretty
probably
sure
smells.
that character is also like why a lot of people are like into goo.
Yeah.
Is he goo or
Definitely.
smoke? Because I thought he was like smog or
He's like
something.
a,
Or
he's like a plume, yeah.
yeah.
He's like a plume, an evil plume.
I guess in the real world he kind of won in the end.
Yeah.
He's sitting in the
Curry, the
rainforest
pollution,
like
aka
violent bloom.
Yes.
Thank you, Exelon. Drill that pipeline.
Taylor Swift, take your plane.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just walk. Maybe you should get in your jet.
Me, on the other hand, with Ringo characters, I'm looking at Batty Coda and Lou.
Oh my God.
I think he
I
had a
love
hand
that
in the Tesla construction. Make it
This
shitty. No paint
This man is
job.
Absolutely the reason there was the BP oil spill.
Tank that tanker. Global warming.
Oh my god.
Awful,
You know,
awful.
when we have movies like this, it's really no wonder why we're all the way we are.
Oh yeah. Oh my
yeah, no,
god.
most of these pics are very much just explaining why I am the way I am.
I love the
Yeah.
cannon that he won. This is so good. It's so great. No polar ice caps.
like
so
when they
good.
defeated the
Real.
machine at the end, it like zooms out and shows like they're the only trees left. Everything else is fucking gone. like da, 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 da. Like it's leading to a sequel that never happened.
Yeah. He's reigning strong in Tokyo right now.
Mainland China.
He's like blowing windmills backwards. Like he's so great.
Oh my
Great pick.
gosh.
Oh, that's funny. All right, Milky, hit me with it.
Alrighty. This one's also got a face, so this one's not like the biggest tear me out or anything, but I'm not sure everybody will recognize him. However,
Is
I
that
have
Thrawn?
no idea who that is.
it
Oh,
is.
it is Thrawn. Oh yeah.
It is Grand Admiral Thrawn from Star Wars.
I like how much this is just exposing me to how little I fucking watch anything.
I would have thought this is the
I
one pick you would have
don't
liked, system.
need to hear you out because I know what you're going to explain, but say it anyways.
Yeah.
If you've seen, so you see a little bit of it in the Ahsoka series, but especially in Star Wars Rebels when he gets introduced, he is like almost like creepy in the manner of how cold and calculated he is. He's always incredibly calm while he's talking. Like just like everything can be like getting demolished on the planet below according to his plan, and he's just perfectly calm the entire time. He's just
Oh yeah.
he's completely cold calculated, and it's creepy to a manner, but it's also kind of like he's like smooth talking almost the entire time that he's like destroying his opponents. Kind of like, damn, what, holy.
Yeah. He's
It
good.
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool.
You should read the Thrawn trilogy if you haven't.
I have not. I
Everybody's
should.
on. It's
He-
very good.
Yeah, and he's so calculated. He thinks so far ahead. His plan was to overthrow the Emperor.
Yeah,
He-
and
he-
dude, I have full faith that he would have. The Emperor was almost
would've.
blind in the fact that like how many people hated him.
But the Emperor was also aware that he could and would. So, he kind of kept him occupied with conflicts that would keep his attention on that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
at any point, if he tipped his hand that he was going to do that, I think like what he had over Thrawn was that Thrawn or the Emperor was going to destroy his planet if he didn't come on board with him as a general.
Something like
So
that.
he-
That sounds right.
So he couldn't like tip his hand that he would do that in effort to save his planet. So keeping him busy with tasks that he had to succeed with was the only way the
Yeah.
Emperor could like keep him from essentially killing him or doing whatever he had to take over. But his leadership was so strong that like everyone under him just wholeheartedly agreed and would do anything for him. So I think how they dealt with him in the books was they sent him out to the unknown galaxy, and that's how the Emperor ended up kind of winning, because he knew that he wouldn't return, because the unknown galaxy is just
Yeah,
crazy.
it wasn't that the Emperor sent him out there. It was that he was thwarted, and in the process of being thwarted, he was sent to the deep unknown.
Oh no,
parts of the
I
galaxy.
think that's how they handled it in Rebels. But I think in the books, I think Emperor Palpatine, I definitely said that wrong, sent him out there with a fleet of Star Destroyers, kind of not giving him enough information to be able to do it successfully. And he just disappeared. So, but none of that's canon now, so, but still, really cool character. I love him.
Yeah.
I love that you went so deep into this, and having no context, I was like, what if his calm demeanor was just because he was incredibly high?
Thrawn, I had to.
I mean,
what? He's like blowing the smoke. I mean, yes.
Fetch me that plume, guy.
You called me.
Eyes are always red. Maybe that's the real reason.
He's just absolutely zoinked.
Bring me this pollution, man.
This guy's destroying the planet all on his own.
Let me on more tightly.
He's taking a whole new meaning to smoking trees.
Oh my god.
That just brings me back to Rano's pick of the Trent. Like that tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
God,
That's such a
what
good
a
one.
pick. He's turning it out. It's a
All
lot.
right, my turn. This is a bit of an interesting one because there's a lot of different iterations of this one. We're going with Bahamut.
Oh.
Oh, fair.
Where are
Oh.
these from?
Okay.
I cannot stop staring at the one in the upper right corner because my
This one?
god, those wings.
Pretty cool pick.
Those
Definitely
wings
give
are
that to you.
beautiful.
The Final
Jeez,
Fantasy
I don't
14 version, that's this one, right?
So okay,
Oh.
so the
Or
one
maybe
in
it's
the middle
not.
is, I believe, Final Fantasy 9.
Oh, this is Final Fantasy 14.
We've got, yeah, that's Final Fantasy 14 in the background there, the golden one.
Hmm.
I'm not sure of the upper right one. I don't recognize it. I wonder if that's the Final Fantasy 16 one. I believe that's Final Fantasy 11 on the bottom left middle.
But
I'm not too
behind me.
certain.
This
yeah,
one?
the one behind you.
Yeah.
I'm also not too certain of the one next to it. Is that
I don't-
13?
Where's this one from?
That one I think is 16.
I was gonna say, I think that looks like the new
This-
design.
I don't recognize it, so I think it's 16's design.
I really want to play that game again. It's sick.
The one on the bottom right, I want to say, is probably from like one of the first ones.
Oh, all the way down. You
I-
can't see him, but it's pixelated back here. Yeah.
Yeah. The bottom left, I'm actually not too sure. It's probably 5 and 6 for the ones in the bottom left and top left, but I'm not too certain. I actually have not finished those ones.
I
Surprisingly.
debated putting Ifrit on mine because I love Ifrit. He's so cool. Well, I'm a fire nerd, so.
Ifrit has a lot of cool designs throughout Final Fantasy. I can
Yeah.
definitely agree with them.
Very solid pick. All right.
Yeah, Bahamut's always been a big fave of mine. He's a
Okay.
summon, so I mean, whenever you want.
I'm gonna do this, and I think you're gonna instantly know why.
I fucking
Agreed. Agreed. I was actually watching this episode yesterday.
Heimerdinger's sick, alright? And he's a little
Yes, I'm
fluffy.
telling you.
Yeah. Like he looks like someone that doesn't get enough hugs and cuddles, and I would totally provide. He's so soft, and the big ears is kind of a look, and I love elves. He's great. He's also one of the few picks I've picked that are actually not taller than me, which I love too. Yeah. Plus the new series is starting Saturday,
My
I
whole
think.
problem
Yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
is that he's a Yordle, and I fucking hate Yordles because fuck Teemo.
But Teemo's so cute.
I have a
Look
lot of
at the
PTSD.
follow.
with Teemo players, I'm sorry.
Mwah.
I've been constantly changing stuff because some people have like hear me out
With this pick, this takes me down to 1, 2, and 3. So I have one more after this that I think is pretty solid, and then it is a very downhill climb.
I have 3, and 2 of them are very me, and then one of them is just out of left field.
Yeah.
I have, out of the 3 of mine,
Mhm.
I've got one that will probably make you go, why, but I'm sure you'll also just be like, sure, okay. The other one, you'd be like, yeah, that's you, roll your eyes. And the third will make you go, what the fuck?
I think after my next pick, it's all what the fuck. Yeah, it's all what the fuck.
Yeah.
We're in the dark sided arc now.
Still not very dark sided. Mine is also, as I said, I'm very bad at finding weird hear me outs. Mine are very, very, very generic.
Yeah.
No, I think these are good.
This one is as well.
Thank you, Extreme. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for this. I really hope you're doing good. Alright. This is System's next pick.
Fucking slime.
Well, it's in your trend of faceless.
This time it is. This time it's the tentacles.
I
Fair.
was going to say it's the tentacles, isn't it?
Probably
Yeah.
a tendency, yeah.
And to be fair, all you gotta do is think about him and he teleports to you.
Yeah, I was
Is
about to
that
say,
how it
he's also
works?
He's also kind of non-Euclidean, and that's
Yeah.
something I do like. I like extra dimensional beings.
Hmm.
The fact that there is something about them that is like, oh, if they wanted to, they could just kill me in an instant. Like, yes.
Hmm.
I love a
Interesting.
woman that can just destroy me.
And actually, it's a character that's taller than me for once.
Wait, how tall is he?
Paul.
So it varies, I'm pretty sure, because he can change his height, but he's usually above 6'6" at least.
Damn.
So in most media, from the original creator onwards, I think he's always been like, yeah, he's like 6'5" or higher.
Yeah, 6 to 14 feet tall.
Hmm.
That's very tall.
Which makes sense for an
I
eldritch
mean-
creature.
Slender
supposed- he's
man.
He's
Should
supposed to
be,
hide
yeah.
between the trees, so if he goes to 14 feet tall and hides between the trees, you know.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Extreme! Aw, thank you, Extreme. Oh my
Oh.
god, you're such a hot dog.
Thank you, Extreme.
Yeah, oh, you got him a sub. That's awesome. And Crimson got one too. Oh my god. Locke had to sit through so many ads, so I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been getting so many weird ads lately. It's driving me nuts.
He was so hungry. He kept getting
Weird
food ads.
Food ads. Like, oh my, I got 4 food ads in a row. What the fuck, bro? I got a Taco Bell one, a Papa John's, some random candy ad, and then I don't even remember what the fourth one was because no, it was Tostitos. That's right, Tostitos and salsa. I'm just like, really?
So
I just want to eat now.
what did you eat before you got that ad, though?
Sushi and mac and cheese.
Oh, well, that's
Not
solid.
Had the sushi for quote unquote breakfast and
Thank you,
mac and cheese for
Trey.
lunch.
Oh my god.
The Carfax folks, oh no.
I felt so bad when I was getting like a bunch of military ads. And I was like, there can't be an algorithm for this. Like
They just pushed that. They just
yeah, I feel like it's whatever they got or whatever.
age range male.
Hi, cutie.
Yes, send. Yes,
Oh my god.
again, non-Euclidean eldritch beings. Yes, give me.
We had some rough games in Overwatch yesterday, me and Extreme. It was rough, but we held on. His Junker Queen's insane. Insane. Alright.
Sasha.
It's all you, Sasha.
So, I have a weakness. Okay, this is also a no face. I'll stick with that. I have a weakness for men that are just soft, warm puddles, but also like at any moment could like snap. You know, like I like that sense of danger. So this is just a picture of the super volcano in Yellowstone Park.
Yeah.
That if it erupts, it could kill thousands. Even thousands of more miles of deadly ash would rain down from the sky, and that duality of just the natural beauty mixed with an unhinged, almost trigger happy. Like, am I gonna do it today? Just kidding. Like, I love that.
Oh, no,
Okay.
Also, don't forget, like, if you jump in, it'll melt you.
I do want to say this is topical because there was a recent very large eruption and it destroyed because back here there's a bridge that crosses over it. One of the least active ones. It might not be this one. But it blew up like so strong that it destroyed the bridge and shattered wood everywhere. And a bunch of people fell over and stuff like that. And the park ranger's just like, everything's fine, right this way. And I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, if this thing blows, you're just done. Like, you just happened to pick the wrong day. But like, yeah, insane.
And I'm also shipping them with Hexus now, so.
That is so crazy.
To be fair, if a part of Yellowstone like just blows off a bit of steam with like a small eruption, that just like delays the actual big one. It's like getting the pressure valve open.
I do like that without thinking about it, Sasha, we collab between our choices because I chose the Taco Bell burrito and you chose this. So I think like there's a marriage between the two and I see it. Mm-hmm.
Me casually dropping a Taco Bell burrito into Yellowstone, causing the massive
it would destroy everything.
Yeah, so exactly, because much like the burrito, you wouldn't want either of these things to go off on a date night.
That sounds like such a YouTube thumbnail, YouTube clickbait. I gave Yellowstone constipation with a Taco Bell burrito at 3 a.m.
Imagine you're like just far away from the eruption that it doesn't immediately destroy the dinner, but people are running around outside and you're like, do me a favor and just finish the meal. This is a really good date. That woman just fell and people are trampling her. Listen, I paid a lot. Meanwhile, outside the window is like oozed and rot. Yellowstone Park.
Exactly.
Good pick. Man, you were holding on to that one. You're like, this is... Now I'm like really intrigued to see what the other ones are going to be. Alright, Milky, you're up.
I have the Silurians from Doctor Who.
Ooh.
But I made sure to include this one with and without the mask because I think the mask also looks really cool.
Pretty solid. I'm surprised this is the first Doctor Who pick.
I was kind of thinking that, like when I realized, I was like,
Hey,
nobody's
Seppi.
said anything from Doctor Who yet. But there's plenty of really good characters from Doctor Who. A couple of runner-ups were like the Vashta Narada, just because they're cool. Not even like as like a horny character. I just thought the Vashta Narada was really cool.
Hmm.
It was like the killer disease that lived in only shadows.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen Doctor
Those
Who.
are so cool. Also, the creature that was never shown in the episode that was like one of the lowest budget episodes they ever made, and it's one of the best ones. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're just eliminating picks for me now.
So it is 100% unseen horror, and it's like one of the best horror episodes of Doctor Who.
That's
trapped
with
in a tour bus. Yeah, Tenet.
Yeah. That was
They're
good.
trapped in like an alien tour bus, and there's something outside the bus that's like driving the people inside the bus almost mad with fear. But they never show what it was. They never show what was driving them mad, what like took people out of the bus, nothing. They just never shows it, and it's like one of the best horror episodes. I was kind of like, yeah, that thing that's outside the bus, but no, I was like, the Silurians we can actually look at and everything. So I was like, we'll go with them because they look really cool. And Madame Vashta, I think, is the one that we're looking at here on the right. Yeah, she's also herself is a very cool character. I like her a lot.
I think this is one of the few times the makeup department for Doctor Who really cooked.
Yeah.
And like, it's hard to do heavy makeup. I mean, yes, there's some really good ones, but I think some are kind
also pretty well done.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's another one. What?
The Ood.
Oh, I thought you said Rood.
Oh, the Ood. No, I did think about the Ood. If you have not seen the Ood, the Ood is a pretty good one.
Doctor Who has some pretty solid picks. I was gonna say too, that immediately came to mind, and I don't normally like I don't have like that monster fucker energy, but there's a couple that came to mind immediately that I was like, that's such a cool concept that I actually think they're cool.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to put them on my list now that I think about it.
Heck yeah.
So maybe I won't divulge them, but yeah, no, Doctor Who's really good. And I love this because like, it's hard to do heavy makeup and retain expression so the actors can actually act, right? Like, look at Penguin, like ton of makeup, right?
Yeah.
But they're still able to emote and express and do that creepy smile underneath it all. And that's like really difficult. Like, just think of like Batman and how he had to turn like this and stuff. And like, when you add layers to an actor, it can kind of inhibit. But this is a really good one. I like it. Good pick. What?
Thank you.
Hello.
Lock
my
it down.
turn.
Yes.
All right, so I guess this one is kind of weird, but it's
Hi,
still
Zeta.
in the realm of monsters for me. Randall Boggs.
Oh God, Randall.
No, I
Huh.
did debate this one.
He's a lizard,
Okay.
and he can go invisible. So, like,
Yeah.
a lot of fun stuff you can do with that.
Out of all of the characters from Monsters Inc., Randall is not high on that list.
I
Yeah.
Kinda
Sully's
get
up
it,
there,
though.
too. I mean, Sully's a
Yes, but-
bed, okay?
But-
Sully's a
but
damn
it's-
bed.
as a
Sully is
furry, I
already
feel
at
like
the top.
Sully is low hanging fruit.
But
You know?
very, very.
Yeah, the reason I didn't go with him, though, is just everyone would choose Sully.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I almost put Sully on my list, but I was like, that's almost too easy. Because I feel
Yeah,
like
that
it's
was
not
my
a
thoughts. I'm
a
like-
hear me out. It's just facts.
Yeah, let's go something a little more unconventional, you know?
I can see it though. The multiple arms is definitely a positive.
Consider it another I can fix him situation, I guess.
Yeah, personality wise, he could use a little bit of adjustment, but maybe he's grown a lot since the movie.
Sure,
series.
for sure.
Maybe he's grown a lot after he got beaten so bad by Boo and the people in that camper.
Honestly,
Maybe.
yeah.
All right, it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Oh no.
that's a wild fox. All right, I'm gonna do mine. Okay. So I rip the band-aid? No. Oh yeah, right. I have one more solid.
My last two.
Okay.
My last two are weird now.
I said I didn't go for Sully, but this is definitely on energy with Sully. I went with Baloo.
Aww.
You know,
Baloo's
Baloo's a
nice.
great choice.
And I just like him because he's like a happy-go-lucky kind of like character, and he's super cuddly. And I don't think I
Well,
need to
he doesn't
explain it really.
You talked
He-
to us about bare necessities.
Bare necessities like ooze, like rocks.
Fuck.
Yeah, yellow
Baloo and
super.
just explodes into the fucking smoke monster.
Quite a nice jungle you got here in this book. Yeah, it's an easy pick, but I had to include him. I couldn't leave him
I
out.
appreciate it. We love him.
All right, system.
So
It's
here
all
we
downhill
have
for me now.
The Mist
What?
from The Mist.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Please explain.
Okay, I think we're taking this faceless a bit far.
Please explain.
I
Did
feel
you
like
just
I know
choose
where
fog?
this is going, but I'm scared.
What is the mist?
It's a. Is it a Stephen King movie? Let me look this up. real quick.
Yes, it's a horror movie. It's Stephen King. Of course, it's a horror
Yeah.
movie.
Maybe he
It's a
wrote a
horror movie.
comedy.
Stephen
No.
King, his
close-
rom-com,
The
Mist.
closest thing to a comedy that Stephen King has written is Maximum Overdrive because it's fucking silly. But
I was standing here when you did it, and I thought you were talking about one of the cars, and I was like, which one?
No, I'm talking about the literal fog. Must be again eldritch horrors, things that can murder me.
Yeah.
So wait, so what's
Instance.
the premise of
So people are
the mist?
people are going to a store and suddenly a very deep mist just rolls into town, and basically that mist contains a lot of like monsters and alien. I think it's aliens. It's at least monsters from another dimension
Mm.
Oh, like in the
And-
fog?
in the fog.
It's like
yes.
interdimensional monsters,
In-
yeah.
Yes. There's one shot where there's just a massive one, like on the size of like the Cloverfield monster.
Oh,
And yes, they're basically all
Okay.
hidden in the mist.
does it move? Is it like, or it just
Yes,
stays there?
The mist is kind of like sentient in a way. It basically is around the monsters and creatures, and it just moves along and just murders entire cities. But some of those
Oh.
monsters would.
Yeah. I had a
Hmm.
feeling it's where it was going.
I thought this was another reference to the ooze guy.
No, the Ooder.
All right, cool.
Oh, the ooze. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
that's not fog. That's smog. All right, cool. All right, Sasha.
So I love a man of the world. A
Mm.
man who's
I
well-traveled,
don't trust you now.
intelligent.
Warudo.
He enjoys the greater things in life. He's a
Hmm.
homebody, but he's also, he's seen it all, done it all, and the best part, he's gone against adversity, and that man is the caveman from the Geico commercials.
Oh my god.
The world's against him, and yet he lives in his world of decadence, and
Oh my
he's playing
God.
tennis, and he's flying around.
the embodiment of unbothered in his own lane.
It's very true.
Exactly.
Moisturized
Yeah.
and bothered in his own way.
You know who I thought it was when you first put it out there? I thought it was the Bigfoot from the jerky commercials.
Oh my god.
Who's like constantly like being like fucked with, and he has to like backslap humans like 20 feet. But this is a good choice too. I love his aesthetic too.
Like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? And this man loves himself. He's ready for
That's
it.
true.
I'm kind of jealous of his hair. It's kind of nice. It's very wavy. It's got that prehistoric natural look, you know? I'm for it.
He has an Instagram and it's got like 50 followers. I felt
No
so
way.
bad.
Poor guy.
Like they thought this campaign was gonna be like, oh shit.
Meanwhile,
On social
Flo's
media.
like fucking
Yeah,
dancing,
Flo-
like,
yeah.
get
He's
it!
on the moon now.
Yeah.
They thought this was go hard, but people would follow the fucking Geico Gecko quicker than they followed him.
True.
I bet he has a ton of followers on Instagram. The Geico
I
Gecko.
doubt it would be pretty funny if he has his own Instagram. Any social media that's just the Geico Gecko would probably go kind of hard.
That would have been a good pick, actually.
I'm not loving his choice of dogs. They look like yappers, but this one is in heaven.
Look like
Just
the type of ones
vibing.
that eyes are always running and you have to like clean them.
One of
Oh,
them
yeah.
looks like a
Aw.
like the one closest to the camera looks like a wire point terrier, and they are like the most annoying little yappers. They like to bite.
Aw, you can shove them in a big bag and carry them around.
Just
Put
like
them in a
me.
big bag and then throw them back in the car.
Like we love Rood and he's a yapper. And he shakes all the time.
Like 95 at him, like. Is he seizuring or is he cold?
Oh,
But yeah, definitely both. Alright, Milky. I'm a little scared.
I got us another robot.
Oh, okay.
And this one is the robot from Lost in Space, Netflix's version of it.
Oh,
I love
actually,
that.
yeah.
So
They didn't
it-
have
it-
to do that.
They did not. So are you familiar with the old one?
Kind of. Kind of.
Let's see our glow up from our old
Side
friend.
by
So
side comparison.
here's the new one. Let's see the old one. Let's make sure to have him up on screen so we can sort of see the difference.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you're more about this one.
Mm, he's not the worst robot I've ever seen. He kind of looks built for hugs. Like, look at him.
The thing
I'm
is,
curious if like people of the time when Lost in Space was like airing really liked the old design like we like the new design. You know what I mean?
hate
Like
I don't
I
know.
hate to say it, but the old design of that thing looks like Candy Cadet from FNAF.
Yeah, well, think about like
I can
cars
see it.
too. Like a lot of cars look really old to us, but back when they came out, they were like the new
Hot
They were
shit,
destroyed,
yeah.
shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Dark a
Yeah.
2009 Honda Civic in like a fucking like 1950s world, and they would lose their fucking shit.
They really didn't
But,
have to make him that hot though.
No, they kind of did turn him into like a hunk, but then also he's kind of like a friend shape. Like, have you seen like how friendly he is in the series? It's
yeah.
They made him hot, but then they also made him like built like friend, and it's like, hold on, like I'm kind
Actually-
of down for this.
Aw.
old design looked like Zordon with the Power Rangers. Oh, you mean Alpha? Like ay. I'd put him on my pick. I need an Alpha in my life. I like this one though. I completely forgot about that series.
Dude, I forgot about it for a long time as well. I was doing research to find one, so I was like, oh shit, this series. I wonder if we got a sequel, like a
'Cause-
follow-up series.
They made a Lost in Space movie like ages ago, and it was awful. Because my dad
Was
was a
it?
huge ancient sci-fi fan. Like he liked like classic Star Trek, Lost in Space, and like Star Trek broke the mold of like space like shows then because it took itself seriously. And the only thing prior to Star Trek was Lost in Space. And it was kind of like a half measure because it was kind of goofy and weird. So when they came out with the movie, he was like all about it and watched it. And I remember he was so pissed because it just was not good. I don't know who directed it, but yeah, no bueno. Good pick, good pick.
Thank you.
Hey, look. We're down in the home stretch soon.
We're really getting down to the
Last few, yeah.
fair brass end of the line here, aren't we?
I got my last one already.
Are you down to your final two?
I'm down to my final two, yeah.
Okay, so this is your okay.
So when it comes to the humanoid characters, you know, not the anthro or furry ones,
Mm-hmm.
I agree that I also like, you know, older guys that are pretty well traveled and
Yeah.
have a lot of knowledge and whatnot.
Where's this going?
Fair. Father time. the concept
And-
of time.
I've also really got quite the thing for built guys, for sure.
Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
Oh
This is an
no.
IKEA
So
desk.
like,
Oh.
when was
You know,
the
I was
last
literally
time you
just
saw a
thinking
buff
about
elf,
him.
You know?
Okay. Well traveled. He's an elf, so very old. Genetic knowledge. Somewhat immortal.
And he's
He's a druid. He can transform.
There
he's
was a
druid.
there was a theory that because he is very large for an elf, that somewhere within his lineage there was an orc. And I think he recognized that if you go through his dialogue, he mentions that there's a possibility that someone in his family was an orc, and that's why he's taller and stronger and more built than most elves. Because look at these arms,
Makes
bro.
a lot of sense.
He's
Oh,
these,
yeah.
Jesus, like this guy could fuck you up, dude.
Especially in like the D&D universe, like elves just typically are not built
Right,
when
because
they're
they're
like full-blooded elves.
because they're supposed to be nimble. They have like agility baked into the character designs. They're lighter. Most drow too are very nimble, very light on their feet. But he's got like strength modifiers, which is interesting.
Oh yeah,
But so
Yeah,
good.
the-
Hi Tobo, how are
Alston's
you?
Absolutely big choice for me. And
Oh, a huge pick.
like Milky said, he's a druid, and you know them druids are kinky as fuck.
True. Like Beast Boy, I imagine he can only transform parts of his body at will in special situations. So.
Mhm, mhm.
Just the full thing. You know exactly which route I went for.
Good pick. I love Halson.
Oh my god, me too.
I had to kill him though.
He's such a sweetheart too. Oh,
I had to get Manthara. I need her. God, there's no one that treats me worse, and I think I'm here for it.
Only after Rood killed like
I know.
everyone in his Baldur's Gate campaign, do you sit there and think like,
why does no
maybe
one
I
like me?
am that guy. Maybe it wasn't worth it.
Are we
Maybe
the
I
bad
am
guys
the
and it's
villain.
just rude?
Tabo said he is no true soul. So true. Halson needs a beard, and he'd be perfect. Oh, I never really thought about that. Halson
No,
with a beard.
Halson is perfect the way he is right.
Wait, Photoshop a beard on that.
Yeah, I wish we had like the ability. I could be like, slap, and he's got a beard. Slap, he wears glasses. Slap, he's in a suit. Yeah, he looks good. I can't believe with those 3 slaps, I ended up making Taubo. Suit and a beard.
Well,
99.9% perfect. Yeah, he's definitely up there. All right. Here we go.
The last hear me out.
These are really bad, but I'm gonna stand on business with them.
Uh-oh. What's this?
My worst one is last. So this is my second to last. And I feel like this needs explanation, but should I just rip the band-aid? Alright, so
Yes.
I appreciate someone who can look up to me that has their own skill set that they're skilled at and are proud of, but also has like a sense of like survival, I guess. And that's why I went with Basil from the Acolyte.
Oh,
Oh
my god.
Of course,
I-
fucking acolyte.
I love this character. He's so great and he's so adorable. And he doesn't really talk. He has his own language where it's like it's so
Every
good. It's so
Single
great.
one of his scenes was hilarious in some way.
Oh, 100%. If you hated the Acolyte, there's no way you would hate Basil. You just can't. You could search for ways, but you're not going to find many because he's a pretty solid character. And he's like a tracker, but he's like a ferret thing. But it's fucking
He looks a bit like an
adorable.
otter.
Yeah, he's like an otter. Yeah, he is more of an otter. But he's so freaking cute. He's the
Also, I
most
have to say,
adorable thing.
Basil is such an old British man name.
It is, yeah.
Right?
But it kind of fits.
Oh, right, Ismail made Basil.
And the way he walks around, he's like, and somehow with his little like tiny like otter walk, he's like outpacing Jedis who are like are fortified with the Force, and they're like, he's really he's up there, and I'm like, okay, this is bad writing, but it could be that he's just that good at his job. So that's the canon I'm gonna go with.
The aquatic sentience, yeah, that's just basically an otter.
yeah, he's definitely more of an otter. But I love him. I'm putting my own list together for later, but I'm questioning just how wild I want to get. As wild as you want to go. It's
mean,
your list. It's not for anyone else.
I'm here at my weirdest one at the end. And I just
Well-
got the mist from the mist.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't know
fair.
how you're gonna top that one.
This is
That's
our
fair.
last round, so these are gonna be the craziest picks, I imagine. Has everyone saved their craziest for last?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
probably
Pretty
not.
much.
I
What is this?
That is the WoW from Soma. So basically, this is a central OS from like a underwater space station that has basically grown organic.
I know exactly what you're looking at, and I'm going to
this-
say I'm not hearing.
Is this like the access port? Like
This is playable in game. But
Uh-huh.
throughout the entire game, there's like health points where you're basically just connecting with the WoW, and it starts off like touching it, and the screen flashes. Later
Hmm.
on, you're basically fisting those healing ports.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is near the end. This is kind of the more extreme one, and I would say this is just only for the picture of like the WoW, not like I would do this one specifically. I would more talk about the healing ports. But in this part, have you played Soma?
I don't think I want
Probably
to.
not. Very fair, very fair.
I wish you would have did this first so you could have redeemed yourself. But this is okay. This is.
I told you I was gonna go weird. I told you I was gonna go weird.
I don't want to stand in front of it. It makes my back itchy.
Oh, yeah, no. This one is the more extreme part, where yeah, you stick your arm into this. It is a choice. You either stick your arm in it or you
I don't want to stick my.
Mm-mm. The
this
smell.
part-
to
it
stick
actually-
anything in it.
In this
Yeah.
part, it actually bites your arm off.
If you didn't know that from looking at it, you deserve to lose your arm.
I'm
That's
sure other
wild.
people have thought of other things to put in there, and I hope they regretted it.
There's a
Oh,
lot of story that I'm
God.
glossing over just to like avoid spoilers, even though the game's like from 2015. So if you really haven't, well, It's a
Oh
frictional
my
game.
god, has it really been that long?
Hmm.
It's from the creators of Amnesia, so it is already kind of fucked up mentally.
You know what? This has opened my eyes to that if this thing has fans, there's a shot for all of us, right? Like, I think all of us have something to contribute more. Oh, I'm standing in front of it again. Ugh.
I think
Ugh.
this just says how low my bar is, really.
What did
Do
see
you
this
have
thing
an
stop?
orifice? Look up systems. You can find him on Twitter. He's not afraid to stick his arm in.
All
Oh,
I
we
have
got
to
hi
say to
Essex.
Is, tough luck, buddy.
Yeah, no.
Would you save me? Are you screaming, or is this just like a I'm going in
See,
scenario?
As I'm saying, like, this is late in the game. I did not stick my arm into this for my playthrough. I watched people do it, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
good call. Can I get
yeah,
a shout out for
that's-
Essex too?
all of the healing points where you basically stick your arm into that definitely awakened something in me.
Yeah, that's why I feel better about my last pick. I feel slightly better.
Even I feel better about my last pick.
It feels hot. I don't know why, but I get close and like my phantom sense is saying it's warm or something.
Well, it is.
It's something.
In the story, this room is technically filled with like water in the cooling system, so it would probably be pretty hot in there.
That does not make it better somehow.
No, it does not. I know that. For a fact, but like,
I love how apologetic he is. I know. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No, like, I'm skipping so much story that would make this thing so much worse. As you hear me out.
She's like, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking it back. But
I'm not taking it back. I'm not fucking sorry for that. But I'm keeping so much story away from y'all to like not spoil anything. Because again, Soma, fantastic fucking game.
I'm so glad we bought you.
There's monsters in that game that are actually far beyond my hear me out. And I've
Really?
had weird shit show up. Yeah.
Damn.
I recommend it. It's actually a really good game. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my
Good
last
pick.
hear me out, and that's why I said this is one of my weirdest one.
It's a hear me out list. So this definitely qualifies. Probably more than anything we've put on the table here. So I think
Oh,
you
yeah, no,
win.
Yeah.
I think you beat Rano. All right, Sasha, you got a tough act to follow. Why is it sharper on the outside?
Oh,
Rude.
that's its casing that broke. It's like in the glass casing.
Rood, I have a question. I have questions for you. Actually, I have multiple.
Okay.
Do you like? I know you like telling stories, so I feel like you would
Mhm.
appreciate a man who can tell a good story. Right? Something to keep your interest, pillow talk, all the above. It's just one of my favorite attributes in someone. I also love having a great sense of humor, and he has a great laugh.
Oh my God, it's
Um,
Moses.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
But,
Great laugh is nice,
um,
though.
I'm starting to realize that most of my picks are an antagonist to society in some way, but I
Mm.
feel like his stories are just generational and really make up for what he lacks at the end of the day.
Yeah. Wow. It's the crap keeper.
He's also got piercing blue eyes. I just want to point that out really fast.
That
He
is
focuses-
true. That is true.
And what a laugh. I
Oh
could
my
listen to that man
God.
laugh for at least 5 minutes.
I just want to say, and I've never realized this before this moment, he is very well dressed.
Oh, he's a dapper man. Oh, he's also a movie star.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, if that helps,
That
honestly.
is fucking hilarious.
Is there someone in this?
I think it was like a mix of animatronic and like walking puppet
Oh, okay, that
Uh,
makes more sense. I'm like, whose head
maybe-
fits in that mask?
Yeah, most of his talking and like stuff in like his movie and whatever were like little robotics.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like he takes off the mask and it's like, ooze and rot. Like, how'd you get it's like,
Fuck's sake.
that is a great note to end it on. I love that one.
You're welcome.
These are all really fire picks. All right, Milky, your final. Is this your final? Did we successfully catch up?
I don't
think
know,
I've
but
chances
I
with
can.
the
I'll
last
go with
thing.
one more either way. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
The problem is deciding between these two that I have.
Hmm.
I think we'll go with this one. Rood, you might be the only one that recognizes this one, but I can definitely say what it's from.
Okay.
And that is the salt vampire from Star Trek.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I think like on first glance he's a little bit of an intimidating guy, and I think that's a lot like that's a very quick jump, you know.
To be fair, in your defense, he can transform into a very beautiful lady, entice
can.
you back to the room, and
Yep.
then he looks like that. So,
But like we had a similar point with what was it, the Jabba's Hutt singer earlier, like, you know, you know what it's there for, like you can see it.
Gone full
I
circle.
think an additional good point to say is that they also have like suction cups on their fingers.
They
that
do.
Can like grip onto your skin and such. That's kind of
Yeah.
interesting and cool.
it is interesting.
It looks like one of those fish in like a fish tank that sucks itself to the fucking glass.
Dude, I
I'm-
just saw a TikTok of this guy looking at the fish with big lips, right? And like,
no.
it's this guy staring at glass, and he just takes like a metal thing and starts beating the glass open to get to the fish, and it keeps cutting to the fish just doing the kissy face, like, and he's like,
They
Giving
also
Mudbuster vibes a little.
they also have like this type of telepathy, right? Where they're able to take an image of someone from your mind. Of
yeah,
someone like either appealing or someone you trust or something like that, right? And then they can turn into that creature or that appearance in order to you know, it sort of entice you. So, you know, we're getting sort of like a non-traditional like succubus incubus type vibe here, right? Like, right? You see where I'm coming from?
yeah. No, I definitely see it. They do eat salt, so there's
And
there's
dude,
something you could
like,
feed him, I guess. Yeah.
me too. Have you ever tried Lay's potato chips? Dude, that would feed him for life. Like, Lay's potato chips would be more than his daily intake needed.
You're
So-
not wrong.
You just give
I
him a
do
salt
like
shaker.
that they can transform into anyone. They have all the knowledge that you have of that person to be able to transform into them. So it is really difficult to discern between who they are disguised as, and you
Our
can
oasis
fully
of eight,
interact with
unless it
that
turns into garlic
illusion
bread.
without
think you see what's up.
realizing that they're different.
I think you see what's
So-
up.
I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it now. I think you're turning me into a believer.
You're just
Alright.
picturing
Face.
Beast Boy again.
She like turns into Beast Boy, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I saw
Take
you
my
before
soul.
you did that, but I'm okay with it.
And I don't judge.
I don't judge.
My attraction is based on physical qualities, more on functional tools. It looks like you got the equipment. Plus, we're also looking at the one thing that might be able to defeat the ooze guy, so.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not a pop line?
Wait, he transformed into a pipeline because that's what he thought he would be attracted by. That is so funny. You're not a pipeline.
You tricked me.
Oh my god.
My dearest Exxon, it wasn't you this whole time.
My dearest Exxon Mobil. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now I'm just imagining him in like an OSHA thing with a helmet, like, yeah, just lay it down over there. Make sure you wear the proper pee. And
Disguising himself as that plunger.
disguises himself as Rano's plunger.
I just
Blog.
drop off this crude oil, but I'll put on some music before I leave. You know?
I walk into the ring and it rolls to me like that bowling ball with the O face on it, and I'm like, oh, how did you get in here?
Suck your muscle.
It's a mighty wide hole he's got there. Must
I'm
fit
only
some
giving
big
a
hands.
reaction image to all this.
Oh my god.
Dr. Bashir. Oh my god. Alright. Final pick lock. What do you got?
Let's get the animated version, in fact, because what the fuck? All right, so I got to start off asking a question first before
alright.
I share this one. So,
Right.
y'all ever had trouble with your silicone sculptures
Silicones.
shifting way too much during use? You know,
Yeah.
like even suction cups just don't really.
I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so what if, and
I'm bracing
just
myself.
hear me out on this one. What if you get yourself an immovable rod with custom parts on it, you know?
What's this from?
D&D.
Oh.
And hilarious because this came up in like my last campaign, and I'm pretty sure my roommate's watching you now, which would know, but the immovable rod, for anyone that doesn't know, has the ability that wherever you put it, it stays there completely cemented in place no matter what. So you could
Even midair.
throw it and it will adhere in midair, and you could use it to, like, you know, swing across something or as a step stool onto something like that. So I do see the appeal, and I never really thought about that. You could literally anywhere.
Get a custom one with more appealing ends.
Yeah,
it would work very well for that, you know?
I kind of want one. I wish it had like some sort of onboard computer, and then it could like operate my OSC, and then maybe I would consider this to be like a prime pick. But I do see why someone would. Maybe it has like removable tips that you can like exchange out and stuff. I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, change out the ends. You know.
Yeah. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was
Yeah.
XR Kun and how he fights like this, like always changing the size of the blade to confuse his opponents. It's Star Wars nerd stuff. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
I mean, if it already can like stay in place through like the power of magic, why not make it that it can shapeshift?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure
it's
someone could, but
small
then
link.
again, enchanted items typically can only do one thing for the most part in D&D.
Yeah, that's true.
Its thing is staying in place. You can extend it
Innovation.
too, but like it stays in place. It can hold up to 8,000 pounds, and you have to make a strength check to move it.
If you
It's
put
very
it in
high
front of
strength check,
a truck or something like that, the truck would just like crash into it and
Ah,
Yes.
so it's like a
crumple.
safety, so it's like a safety alert.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, well, real world alternative, I see.
I'm surprised
I'll
somebody
be
hasn't done that. Literally,
Stepping
a ball
outside
from
now.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Traffic code.
Traffic code.
I can assure you someone has.
Call back
Oh,
to
yeah.
the beginning of the stream.
All right.
Rude.
I have to
Use
finally
it to make the enemy
reveal.
as a blunt object after sticking it into the mech's D.
Gotta go there. Huh?
We talked about like big giant women energy, and I'm definitely into a strong motherly figure, especially one that I feel has like the strength to be able to like lift you up, pick you up, pin you down. So my pick is this. It's Broly
another.
Marge Simpson.
Pick another.
It's
I've heard
all
you
the
say this
benefits.
earlier.
And you're judging me for the wow. I see. I
Marge
see.
Simpson.
I think you need to get another.
I mean, she's so strong, and Broly's one of the best DBZ characters, and Marge is one of the best mother characters. It's the best of both worlds, and she's always down to crunk with you, which is great. You can take her to the club, you know?
I'm pretty sure you would just get snapped in half. That's what it would be interest.
Come crunk with me, homie.
Yeah.
That's like, as it was building up, it's like, so it's gonna be Lady Dimitrescu with like maybe her second form or something. It's fucking this.
It's not even a real character. It's a horrifying amalgamation of two.
And that's of two great ones.
And unfortunately, every time I see this fucking model, I just think of Calvin doing the fucking Marge Simpson.
That's where it came from. So like 2 years ago, my friend had this model, and he like it was in VR chat when VR chat had like mods that you could have pickups, and he grabbed me as this character and threw me against the wall, and he was like, "Come crunk with me, homie," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
And it redefined my entire life. It was so good.
How good he does the voice.
And it was
So spot on,
terrifying.
it's ridiculous.
Because the way he revealed it, like he like kneeled down and his avatar changed and then like stood up and was like towering over me, and I was like, what the fuck is he? I was like, ah. Somewhere I used to have a picture of him choking me against the wall, but my hard drive died, so I lost all the stuff from that period. But it was one of the funniest pictures I've ever taken in VR chat, and it was also my awakening.
I still remember the days of modded VR chat and when I got
Dude,
to
I
peek
know.
you into the distance.
There was this. So I had a grabbable mod before mods were banned on VR chat, where you could grab someone and you could just toss them. And we figured out that if I was in my menus going through stuff, it kind of broke the mod, because like I was trying to find a world to go to, and Calvin grabbed me and did this number and then threw me into orbit. And he was like, "Oh, you're in menus, it didn't work." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry." And then I closed the menu, and the mod caught up with the fact that I was all the way out there, and whatever logic was involved, it yeeted me 6 times as far. And I guess it was just because it like rubber banded me to where my body should have been, and I just got like thrown into the horizon. So then like
It was
every
like
single
launching
time,
a rocket.
yeah, if he ever caught me in my menus, he would just grab me and go, And the
did
longer
it
I waited,
all the time. If I could
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you the menus, I would instantly grab you, especially if we were on Midnight Rooftop up on the
Oh,
roof.
yeah.
I would just jump you
Oh,
as far
that
as
was
I could.
the best was when like if I grabbed a crayon, opened my menu, activated the crayon, and then you grab me and you throw me, and then I close my menus and it launches me, you can see the red line from the crayon just like go all the way out into like the ether, and it was so funny. It was the
Do you
funniest
remember
shit.
me using those pins and sitting on that stupid
Yeah.
chair and sitting myself?
I'm so sad they got rid of that too, because in Midnight Rooftop,
That was the best glitch.
they must have stopped allowing like worlds to do this, but there was like this little cat plushie. It was like pretty big, and you could sit on it as a chair, but you could also grab it and throw it. So if you wanted to pick it up and put it somewhere, you could sit on it. But if you sit on it and then grab it, it like would want you to be thrown, so you could kind of like ride around on it, but it was super hard to control. Like if you move like your wrist like only a little bit, you do like a circle in the air. So like it took like really good hand control to be able to control where you go with it. And then like if you take like a crayon and did it, you could make this whole collage of like lines and stuff like that wherever you were flying around, and it was really cool. I miss those
The
days of
only
VR
problem
chat.
for me was the fact
No,
that every
no,
time
I'd
I
hate to
tried it, it
interrupt you,
never
but-
went slow.
Oh, what's up?
I hate to interrupt you, but I do need to go. It's almost 2 a.m. over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Bye,
good,
systems.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your pick.
Bye.
It sounds
Have a
like you
good night.
lost, but you definitely won. Like, it is good to have had a pick that you're confident about, and like, definitely was a hear me out. But it's a good one to share.
Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
I think we're getting ready to wrap up anyway. It's almost 8 o'clock, but
Yeah.
thank you everyone for coming. This is a lot of fun. I love these. And
This
we're
was
gonna do
very
another one
entertaining.
tomorrow. I can't wait. This is, you can tell I'm getting into the bottom of my barrel with my Marge Simpson Broly pick. But
Yeah.
Okay,
or
but
closer
what's
to the
real one?
truth. Or closer
I
to the
can't wait to
truth.
see what curse shit pops up tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Hey,
I don't
Rood,
know
but-
100% who we're gonna have tomorrow, but
Rood, now that you did your joke of March Broly, who's your real one?
it's Homer Broly.
No.
Oh my god.
Go back. Undo.
These are hilarious. Yeah. Last time we did like a whole highlight, but like I said, I'm gonna post. I'll do it this way. I'm gonna post my most recent ones from this stream in the Telegram channel, and I'll post yesterday's in the Discord. So if you want to check those out, and then we're gonna do it again tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So check that out. Thank you, everyone. I think we did all of our shout outs. Pretty sure. Yeah, we definitely I don't know. We missed a lot yesterday, and I really apologize because we were so into it. Yeah. Check out my website, www.thatrootboy.com. Really awesome place to see all my posts. Follow me on Twitter. Give us a follow on the channel if you haven't yet, and we'll see you tomorrow. Who had the second spiciest pick? What's the spiciest?
Wow. The website looks
I'm
amazing.
certainly
I
interested
I hope
in
you enjoyed it as much as
Yellowstone,
Rood
like,
does.
pick,
Yellowstone was pretty good.
That's definitely spicy and
It's a really good ones. I can tell you guys put some effort into it. Bye, see you tomorrow. Bye.
it was quite entertaining.
It looks like you distracted me for shit posting. I was just like,
Oh, I
yeah.
still played Dark Tide that entire time.
See, you can multitask. It works out.
I can multitask. When are you going to join me again?
We should. I've been meaning. I told you I'm getting back into Helldivers. It's huge.
Yeah, which I also need to get back into.
We have
No, I just want more.
Oh yeah. The Burning streaming right now, so we're gonna send over a
I
raid
saw
to
that.
him. I haven't seen one of his streams, but I know he was talking about doing it, so I definitely want to show him some support. He's a good bean. He does like a lot of like 3D design, so he has like a lot of customized avatars, and he does his own work too, and he's very talented, very good bean, and he's really sweet. So enjoy your time with him, and thank you for sticking around with us. And remember, if that orifice can find someone, you can too.
So true.
Somewhere out there is a March Broly for you.
Come crunk with me, homie. So dumb. God, I want to play the new Dragon Ball Z game.
For that.
I hope they do a mod with
Sparking Zero.
early March Simpson again. Yeah. I want to play it so
I
bad.
haven't looked into it yet.
It looks great. Some of the gameplay looks pretty amazing. I heard the story mode's difficult as hell.
It's almost all of the Dragon Ball games, I swear.
Oh, very true.
Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing?
What's up, gang? Welcome to the stream.
Just
Oh
charging
shit.
on stuff. Oh, we live?
Rood!
On
I'm gonna
4K.
fucking kill.
Oh, golly, yeah.
I'm gonna treat you very